I felt like the dude from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
No, that's Breakfast Club.
Or Breakfast Club, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Breakfast Club that did that, yeah.
Judd Nelson.
Yeah. Judd Nelson.
Yeah. Oh,
it's that time, fuckers.
Well, welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. The Best Damn Podcast. The show reminds you that when you're visiting the president and you're expecting $1 million bailout, don't go in there bullshit and then all of a sudden get hit with a fucking genocide video. That happened.
Oh my.
I'm Tyler. Joining me as always is, of course, everyone's favorite Central Illinois myth himself, the legend, the one and only Sage Ramsey. And you know him, you love him. He's got a fucking ton of them. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna piss somebody off.
You're always pissing somebody off. That's what you're good at.
I know it.
We got a lot to talk about tonight, including the South African president. I am not a Trump fan.
You're gonna piss off the South African president?
No.
Okay.
I am not a Trump fan.
That's good, bro. I'm still waiting for that money.
I will say that what he did today.
The prince from South Africa called me like a year ago, but I'm still waiting for that fucking money.
What's up, Vince? We also got fire sale. Yeah, that was funny. We also got fire sale details coming up as well. Ask Dr. Sage because Friday is Fire Sale Friday!
Yeah.
Got some details of that coming up. And a whole lot more. So stick around. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. How is everybody's Friday? Did everybody survive the fucking cold-ass
Wednesday, bro?
Wednesday. What the fuck? I've been up 24 hours. I don't know why I couldn't sleep earlier.
Oh, you poor little guy.
Shut the hell up.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a paintball round to my ass later. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, well,
and then he's going to drink some Twisted Tea.
I'm not drinking
or wear
Twisted
some.
Tea. No, that'd be a waste of good Twisted Tea.
Goddamn right it would.
Unusual fucking weather we've been having.
That one wasn't a waste of Twisted Tea.
That one was. I gave him a hot one, and he returned it. He returned it. It had tender.
It had a useful. It
was used, but then he lost the can because I gave it back to him after the show. And
someone stole the fucking can. I got beat in the head by a hot Twisted Tea. And motherfucker, someone at the fucking Wrestling for a Cure show years ago stole it.
Someone was probably walking around picking up garbage.
He took it back to the broadcast table and set it down, and somebody fucking legit stole it off the broadcast table. No, it didn't
bust open at all. Oh, it didn't.
No, it didn't bust open.
Why did I think it busted open?
The year before,
totally went everywhere. But
the year before, I had busted in a street fight against Douglas O'Shea.
Yeah, that was still one of
I took a drink out of one of the tall boys and fucking drank it and fucking smashed it over his head and beat him.
That is still one of my favorite.
I got that video.
Too. I didn't edit to it. That is one of my favorite wrestling matches ever that I've seen at Wrestling for a Cure because it was ECW style. I loved it.
It was so violent.
It was. Yes.
The keyboard.
Oh my God.
And buttons going flying everywhere. And then
buttons showering into the crowd. Yeah.
The damn plates that Will Height brought.
Oh, wow.
God, those plastic. And some of them were like really, really hard plastic plates.
Oh, yeah.
The first one that got broke over my head, it was like nothing. And then I got walloped with that second one, and I was just like, the fuck was that made out of?
That second one, you could feel the concussion from the other side of the ring,
that
dude.
Plate, whenever it shattered, it went all sorts
I think Sage is the only wrestler to ever weaponize Twisted Tea in a match.
I'll say
He's
this.
a man of innovation.
I will also say this as well. that whole match, the funniest part about that was Keith. Remember Keith?
Yeah, Zombie.
Yeah, Undead Wicked. That's his screen name. Undead Wicked. He was running security that night. Somehow he found the plate that got smacked over Sage's head and took it back there and had both of them sign it. I'm pretty sure he still has it. But
I haven't talked to him or seen him since that show, I don't think.
Dude,
but he used to go as Zombie. I remember him being called Zombie.
I think it was Undead Wicked. I'm not sure because I think he's a Wiccan. I can't remember. It's been so long since I talked to the guy. He was trying to actually come on our show and be a cast member when we first started, but I guess he didn't want to because political reasons, which I get it. I hate both of them.
We're all over with politics. I mean, we're not on one side or the other. We just report what we report. So
yeah. I will say this: the news that came out over the weekend about Biden's cancer, that is fucking horrible.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, he wasn't the greatest. He wasn't the worst.
No, he wasn't the greatest. He wasn't the worst, but he does not deserve that. He just Yeah. I mean,
that's one thing he should have passed the killer or Hillary.
But they knew about it a long time ago. And
here we go.
They did.
No, it was his dementia that they knew about a long time ago.
Well, that too, but
there's no denying that Biden has mental issues. But I don't think the thing is, this is the one thing I found out the other day. He hasn't had a prostate exam since 2014. Bro, you're at that age where it's going to hit you. Get the finger up the ass and make sure your poker is still good.
No,
I've never had that. And
I'll tell you what, happen. As soon as I'm of age, I'll sign the fucking dotted line. I'll be like, yo, check. I don't want to be fucking.
They're saying 45 now.
I know.
They're saying to get a colonoscopy at 45 now.
I'm 50. I'll be 44 next month. And I might sign up early. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to be Dr. 50.
The doctor brought that up to me. Is like, you're 50 and you might want, I'm like, nope.
Why don't you? I mean, prostate cancer is bad, dude.
I don't care. Nothing's going up my ass.
You don't have to even do that part anymore. Now you can get the at-home thing where you shit in the fucking box.
I'm not
they do that. Yeah.
Put that in the mail either. That's gross.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're talking about our assholes. How they test the prostate?
Yes. H-O-L-E. I'm an asshole.
Let's see. Yeah, they do MRIs. They do the biopsy. Yeah, it's not just a finger up the ass anymore.
No, they try to stay away from that. And you know what, Bubba? I've got one of those camera things with a wand. I can shove it right up there and I can do all the work.
No.
Well, if I can call P. Diddy up and get some of that fucking lube.
There was one time Ellen mentioned the whole,
I'll go get the big horse gloves.
That stimulate the prostate gland for a guy when you're,
It's called milking the prostate.
Yeah.
Nope.
You wouldn't do that either. Even if it gives you the most incredible sex ever.
The most incredible orgasm ever. You won't try that?
Nope.
You might like it.
Nope. You all can stick whatever you want up your asses, but nothing is going in my ass.
Oh God!
Talking about sticking things up someone's ass. I saw this video where they were reading a Reddit story, and this dude was talking about his mom passed away.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Okay, so he was going through her things later on. And
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Came across a item that was like a real bright glowing green color.
Kryptonite? She was telling me she wasn't Kryptonian or a Luthor.
So So, dude decided that at that point that he was going to start using it on himself.
Putting it up his ass.
Yes.
Oh, why? Okay, so hold it. Hang on. Let me pause you here real quick, Bubba. Let me catch everyone up. Girl's mother dies. She finds what from the sounds of
guy's mother dies.
Guy's mother dies. He's going through her stuff, which is already hard enough. Finds a chunk of kryptonite and decides, oh, gee, I wonder what this is. Only
kryptonite or possibly something plutonium-based.
I will shove this up my ass.
Yeah, so, like...
Seems logical.
Yes, but I guess he was a teenager at this time when he found that and decided to start with it. So he kept it.
No.
Now, about 6 years later, his father passes away.
Oh, no.
And he finds the other end
now
of it.
He has to start going through his father's things, you know. And in the closet, he pulls out this box. And he notices on the box, there's a picture of that bright neon green object that he was using and had been using for years.
All right.
It was a molding kit to
his dad's penis.
Create his
a clone of Willie.
Yes.
I think we've heard this one before.
So he was using his mother's toy, which happened to be his dad's thing, and been using him for years in his ass.
And this is why you won't get your prostate checked. Oh, God.
Now remember, I've done the Clone of Willie kit.
You have a volunteer to check your prostate.
So, I mean, I've got the Sage Ramsey 2000s. The Sage Rams Me 2000.
Oh, God. The Sage Rams Me too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It does, Tyler?
Oh.
Skeletor says he will tickle the sphincter.
So there is a lot of controversy going on because of Biden's prostate cancer. Stage 5. That's not good.
Nope.
That's not. That's the one. That's the most deadliest. Now, I've said it before.
That's terminal.
Yeah, that's terminal.
He's knocking on heaven's door.
I don't know what they can do for him.
They can remove most of it.
I think they'd have to.
Yeah.
It's supposedly it's the most aggressive type of cancer there is. So it's probably already done spread all God knows where.
Well, I'm hoping that maybe they just caught it fast. But if it's stage 5, that means it's been in there a while and they never check. Which I'm sorry, but if you're president, don't you get checked? Like
you would think he would have health and welfare check all the fucking time.
Physicals, yeah.
Yeah, physicals. How often? I mean, just look it up. How often does the president get a physical?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
That's what I just told you to do.
And Skeletor, you're the last one that's gonna keep a light.
Hey, Pam. It's already See, look, Steve even said what they said the other day. It's already his bones. He's gonna get bone marrow cancer next. Prostate cancer. That's the one that spreads everywhere.
My uncle was diagnosed and he was dead a week later. So,
well, we just lost Jimmy Carter late last year, and now here we are. We're about ready to lose Biden, but somehow Bill Clinton's still shambling along.
Well, that's because
him?
He did not have
like
sex.
Death.
If you were married to Hillary, you would be too.
Oh, sure.
All right, so according to this, it does not say exactly when they get checked, but they do go through at least a yearly checkup. U.S. presidents undergo an annual checkup, also known as a physical exam. This checkup includes a variety of tests and assessments to evaluate the president's overall health. While the specifics of these exams can vary, they generally involve blood work, thyroid testing, diabetes screening, cholesterol tests, and a neurological examination. There is no formal requirement for cognitive or mental evaluations, although the president's doctor often provides a general assessment of mental state.
That's where the neuro exam would come in, and they'd be able to check the
I think neuro is like if you had, I think neuro is if you had like brain issues. Like, well, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, Corey, I know, but it's still the fact that I know what they're going to do.
His blood work alone, Biden's blood work alone, they could have checked all of his PSAs and all that shit to see if he had any kind of cancer in his system at that point. Because his PSA levels would have told him right then and there at any time during his presidency if he had cancer.
Well, I thought originally years ago they checked him for like they removed a cancerous lesion on his chest. I thought they did. That should have been a sign at that point. Like, look, you found a cancerous mole. Let's check the whole thing here. Come on now, you know. I mean, look, I'll be the first to admit I did not like Biden. I thought he was one of, he wasn't the worst, but the guy didn't deserve what he's been through so far. I mean, the guy literally look at the guy's
life.
Wasn't
the worst.
He wasn't the worst. No, the worst.
No, we've had
I think Grover Cleveland. Yeah, I mean, the guy lost.
I just wondered what you thought.
The guy lost his wife and his kid in the same day as he's getting inaugurated as a senator. He lost his son to some kind of like brain amoeba that he contracted during the burn pits over in Afghanistan when he's in the military. His other son is just gone. Hunter is gone. There's nothing left of that guy except what the cocaine is holding together. You just had 4 years as president, but
we call him out. We call Hunter Powder now.
Yeah, you got Powder. You got Powder Puff Hunter, and then you got 4 years of probably one of the worst presidencies, not but one of, in which you literally let your party tell you what to do and run the White House. That's what happened. There was no president during those 4 years under Biden. It was the Democratic Party was running the White House, and he was just sitting there. Then all of a sudden, election
and disappeared during the last part of his pregnancy.
Yeah, he
pregnancy.
Pregnancy. Yeah.
Pregnancy. Well, okay.
Well, I mean,
but then on top of all that, you have after that first debate, which he fucked up on that debate. Not gonna lie, they just threw him to the wolves, turned their back on him, and. I mean, you're talking about a guy who just spent 4 years thinking he could do the best for the party that once served him, and they turned around and they backstabbed him. Now here he is with
this other person in power. She put herself in power, but she was a fucking high price escort. That's what her job was leading up to all this shit.
Yeah,
it's escort.
And I find it interesting. He's married to a doctor, and his own wife never said, "Joe, there's a lump on your prostate." I know I'm trying to, jumpstart you here by rounding out the oil filter, but goddamn, what is that horrible on your prostate?
He didn't use the right ice cream stick.
Oh, he's too old for pregnancy.
So no, I'm not drunk yet already. This is only my second beer.
When you got that kind of money, things are possible.
I feel bad for the guy because the guy has lived a rough life. But I will say this: look at the party he aligned with. The party he aligned with does this shit.
It still fucks me up this whole time that you got to be nominated to be even like considered for presidency. And she just kind of stepped right up and was all like, "Hey, it's me. It's me.
Kamala. We need a president who is not Republican or Democrat. Totally fucking independent with their own fucking ideas. And
I have said for a long time, now is the perfect time for a third party.
And someone who's younger and has just some fresh ideas.
Well, you got to remember, there's a certain age to be president.
Like what, 45?
I know,
is where you gotta be,
but
right?
Hey!
the age is
Next year, I could be running for president.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the White House. Sit down and shut up. Of course, it'll be PBR, not this shit.
They just, this country needs something new.
Hey, I'd say
Something
currently
different,
And, I'm going to have the song Hail to the King switch to Hail to the Chief. Yeah,
so you're gonna run for president? Minimum age is 35 to run for president? Oh.
What? No, it should be. I don't think it's 35.
That's right.
I think
believe
that's too young.
35.
35?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I'm now
fuck.
announcing my candidacy for president of these United States. And my first promise will be this.
35-year-olds are still too stupid.
To be a fucking J.B. Pritzker of Illinois will have to go on a diet to continue to even be governor. That's a lot of shit he's got to lose. Is it really 35? I thought it was 45.
I believe it's 35.
She might be right. How old you got to be?
If I remember and I was actually good at history.
Can they have to pass a common sense test, please?
30. Well, I'm out.
That omits half the presidents we've had, at least since I've been alive.
Those half the presidents we've had.
Not only that, but I'll tell you another fucking branch of motherfuckers that need to pass a common sense test. It's all these motherfuckers pumping out babies these days. Fuck.
Oh, God.
God damn, y'all need to fucking put a...
Yeah.
If they don't pass, they have to wear a chastity
on that
belt.
shit. Yeah, no, if they don't pass, the chastity belt would be one thing, but I mean, fuck. No, something that's reversible for later on down the road whenever they can study for a fucking common sense test. Maybe the chastity belt would work. Put a drain in there.
You must have a grade point average of this much to have a baby. Oh,
That's
you've had
critical.
Yeah, she...
Okay, well, no,
Chloe,
then we'll just find some sort of a medical way for you to not get pregnant.
And here it is, 7:25. I forgot to share the show.
Oh, you're slacking.
I didn't share.
Oh, I'm really slacking.
Well, hey, we went in hot and heavy on this one.
Yeah, we kind of came in on this. There's a lot going on, you know.
Likes to trip back.
Motherfucker, trip back. So it just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, go get your asshole poked, because you don't want prostate cancer. You don't be a Barack Obama. Don't be a Joe Biden and not get your prostate checked. Nobody's going to ask
Obama got his checked on a regular.
I'm about to say, somebody better ask him about how I made that joke, because you know fucking Big Mike checked his prostate.
You know it. Damn right you know.
I just want to go for record and say I don't believe Michelle Obama is a man, but it's so fucking funny to think about Big Mike.
How do you not
really? How do you not believe that? Have you seen him on Ellen dancing?
Because in this day and age, with the huge push of LGBTQ recognition, you can't tell me Michelle Obama wouldn't want to sit there and say, "My name is actually Michael Obama. I'm the first transgender first lady." That'd be a huge honor for her. That'd be historic.
Okay. Well, no.
And see, look, Corey's right. Bubba, go get your rear clear.
No.
Dude, even what's her name said that she was a man, and then she mysteriously dies like 3 weeks later.
I don't know, dude. I just think it's a funny joke to think about.
It ain't a joke whenever she's up on Ellen doing this fucking weird ass dance, and you see a big old sausage singing or swinging in there. No.
Oh God.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Michael's got a big old fucking Johnson. Yeah, Joan Rivers. Yeah, it was Joan Rivers.
You know, Obama's he's jealous of her.
I don't think
him,
Obama's
her,
Not only
jealous.
that, but Obama
God,
during
what did I get?
several
What did I get
during
us
several
into?
interviews calls her Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I
And there
call
was the one-
Susan Stews, you know. It's a
Yeah,
nickname.
but I mean, to call somebody from Michelle to Mike
Yes. And I
is a
even
pretty
posted
big
that
jump.
video a while back where she's doing an interview and she even admits to being a guy in the video. It's in a roundabout way, but she admits to it. Like clear as day admits to it.
I
wish I could find that video right now.
I just want to go for record and say that I didn't believe in half of this shit when I started a podcast. I didn't believe in direct energy weapons. I didn't believe in Big Mike. I didn't believe that COVID was a viral contagion created in a lab. Now here I am 5 years later, and yeah, Big Mike's funny to think about. I believe in that one. That's the only one. Oh, God. So, I don't know if yeah, I guess this is it for tonight. You know, we've been on for almost a half hour. Nobody else has popped on. So, all right. As soon as I get somebody to turn their phone down, Sage.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. All right.
Fuck off.
So Friday, for everybody who's unaware, Friday we have a fire sale going on. Friday is a special fire sale, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I suggested this one. I have no idea.
Being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender, and
The fuck?
that warms my heart, particularly as a Black man.
I'm just muting that shit. No, we're not doing that. All right, so here you go. Fire sale for Friday. The Fire Sales Award Association. Here's how it works. $5 donation, the rest of for a cure. We'll have the links published in the chat. You choose a word. One word. That word could be a vowel. That could be it could be something I use constantly if you watch the show enough. I have to Jesus, enough with the fucking articles about fucking Big Mike.
No.
Trying to talk about our fire sale. Anyways.
Hey, don't get grumpy with me. I will come Friday and shoot you right in the dick hole.
You're going to shoot me somewhere. It's probably going to drop my ass like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you're right.
I'm going to read a paragraph that the cast is going to write for me. They're going to write me a paragraph I have to read. If at any point during that paragraph, I say the word that you purchased for the night, like if, let's say, for example, Corey purchases the word me, M-E. If I say me at any point, either Sage or I believe Jay will be here. I'm not sure. Will Height will be here. At any point, they will shoot me with a paintball gun. Now, two other things we're adding to this. You can buy the word as many times as you want. So let's say, for example, Sage buys the word it. And then Bubba buys the word it. That's twice I get shot for saying the word it. You see where we're going here? Another $5 donation. You could submit your own paragraph for me to write or for me to read with the words highlighted. Now, I won't know the words. Sage will, and so won't Will Height. More than likely, Kluge will, because he'll be running the board backstage. $10 donation. We break out the E trigger on this damn thing. This is an electric automatic paintball marker. We have to use the term marker, paintball marker, because apparently if we use the word GUN, YouTube gets all anally butthurt.
Yeah.
And that's what our fire sale is for Friday. So, share the show. Tell your friends. Tell them all, hey, old fat white boy there with all the fucking Transformers behind, I'm going to get shot by a paintball gun.
Paintball marker.
Paintball marker. Thank you. Paintball marker. Share the love. All the proceeds from Friday night go to St. Jude's. We don't see any of it It all directly goes to St. Jude's to help with cancer research. So there you go. Friday, that is our fire sale. And as we're getting closer to the end of the season, we'll have another fire sale here shortly. And it's one I think everybody enjoys to sing with.
Shot collar karaoke.
Shot collar karaoke. I'll announce the date for
Son
shot
of a
collar
bitch.
karaoke this Friday after our upcoming fire sale. So
Now, I
there you
don't know
go.
if you can actually look up online instead of me actually showing the picture, but if we look it up online and see what the paintball marker looks like,
Yes, I
is that a
believe we
loophole?
can. I know it is a Tipman.
Yes,
the
it's
brand
a
is
Tipman, and it's a U.S. U.S.
Project Salvo, I
military.
believe. Because I saw it and I'm like, damn, Sage, this is a cool guy. This is a cool paintball marker. Paintball marker. Paintball
Yeah.
marker. Here you go.
And it looks like a certain
Certain
non-paintball
thing,
marker.
yeah.
Yes.
There you go. That's basically what it looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
That's the U.S. Army issue. Tipman.
But yeah,
With the
Yep.
trigger.
it is a marker. Better bring more paintballs than you think. Corey, I bought 1,000 paintballs for Friday. So I'm
Damn.
pretty, unless somehow Sage gets all trigger happy and goes John Wick on my ass.
Which that could happen. That could happen, you know.
I might need to
I-
buy a new battery for it.
I
Well,
heard
just
his
what,
trigger
not-
figure.
That's a 9
His trigger
volt,
figure
isn't it?
gets like
Yeah, 9-volt battery.
he gets like muscle spasms in that finger, and it just
Muscle spasms.
I think he's starting to get Parkinson's too. So
No. Here's what's going to happen.
Oh,
We're
don't
not
wish
even-
that on me. It's very possible with 14 concussions.
Well, I don't wish it upon you, but
Evil man, Bubba. Damn. Parkinson's.
Jesus.
can you picture Michael J. Fox shooting you with the paintball gun?
I don't know if he'll be able to. You know, there's a fine place in hell for that comment, Bubba.
You know, Chloe. I'm thinking I'll actually get mine checked before I'm 45.
Oh,
So just because I like being on the, I like to err on the caution side. I don't need any more health scares. Right now, I'm perfectly healthy and good to go. So
yep.
I like to stay that way. I'd like to live another, I don't know, a couple days,
A couple days.
couple more years, something like
A couple
that.
more.
It ain't worth a finger or a camera in the ass.
Why are you okay? Why don't you
Yeah.
want it? Is it because you think it's
nothing's
gay?
going up my ass. No,
Is it because you
Okay,
think it's gay?
Bubba,
I
at
don't
least
want nothing up my ass.
go to the doctor and get your blood drawn and check your PSAs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they check when they take blood. I don't.
Well,
know.
tell them to check your PSA levels just to make sure you have no cancer in your system. At least do that. Since you refuse to have your butt
when did
probed.
we get public service announcements in our blood?
You can't be fucking serious. Public service announcements in our blood. What?
That's it. That's it. Fuck out of here.
Thank you. He failed. He failed the test to get paid. Public service announcement. Yeah, it's not.
I have one of my best friend Mikey is going through cancer and shit.
Yeah,
has gone through
My
I
cancer.
did
friend's going
say
through too.
I
And
didn't
that's
say it
what
was
it is.
anything gay. I
No,
just
you
don't
talk
want nothing
public
up my
service
ass.
announcements. Public service announcements.
Oh god.
Well,
Listen,
what the fuck else does a PSA mean?
I just want to point out again. That's a PSA.
Oh, Bubba, I'm gonna kick you in your
Oh.
dink.
Are you serious? You don't know what PSA for like blood means?
No, actually, I don't. I really don't.
It's like prostate specific antigen. Isn't that what it is? Prostate specific antigen.
No, it's protein.
Is it protein specific antigen?
No, it is a protein produced by the prostate gland.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's the protein. If there's too much of that protein in your blood, then chances are you have something wrong in your prostate. That is the best way to check that
for the prostate. Yes.
Yeah, they're not good. I can't believe it.
It's a blood test. Here, it's a blood test used to measure the level of the prostate-specific antigen (PSA) in a man's blood. Wow, it's only fucking for the man. That's fucked up.
Oh, it's sexist then.
It's a sexist fucking thing.
Women don't have prostates, do they?
No, they don't have it.
But
they got something else to worry about. They got breast cancer. I didn't want anything in my butt, but I had a 4-foot black hose unit. The beginning of the month, hell, I was sleeping, got a great nap. See, Corey's like, Skeletor was like, man, this show gay. So the PSA test, not public service announcement, the prostate specific antigen. That's the first test they would do.
Yeah, anything above 10 ng/ml is generally considered alarming.
Corey, nobody wants
my mom,
but they actually want it down closer to like fucking 6 or 7, I think.
My mother passed from colon cancer.
Colon cancer is a big deal. That's a bad one.
Women have those.
I just ain't dealing with all that shit.
Why?
Okay, why? Get the blood test. That's it. That's all you got to do. Get the blood test.
Yeah, the blood test is all you need. You don't need the finger. The blood test is first step.
Yeah.
The blood test may even sit there and say, you're good.
You're good. You don't need your oil checked.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need a dipstick in there.
I don't care what it says.
Can I ask why? Can I ask why it is you don't want it?
I just don't want. I don't want nothing.
Did somebody on another show touch you once?
God, no.
Well, I'm actually not sure.
No! What are you not saying?
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're not sure?
We'll talk about that later.
Hi, Ellen. Ellen, Bubba needs his oil checked at some point. So
yes, you need to convince this man to at least have his PSA levels checked.
Yeah.
She can't convince me to go to the doctor for anything.
When's the last time you've been to the doctor?
Now, it was a couple months ago.
I've got a doctor's appointment next month on the fucking.
I don't go if I don't absolutely have to.
So see, you at least have a better health resume than fucking Joe Biden does.
No, mine's on the 9th. My next doctor's appointment's on the 9th of June.
I just had one like a couple weeks ago, and my blood pressure's finally back down. Which sucks. They told me you got to cut out the soda. Okay. You got to cut out the cigarettes. You got to cut out
goddamn energy drinks.
Yeah, the full throttle. Oh my God. And I'm sitting there the whole time listening to this. I'm like, just fucking kill me. Just kill me. They don't want me to have fun. Doctors don't want me to have fun.
I'm going to have my steaks marinated in full throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Ellen mostly wants me to have my mind checked.
Your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why your mind?
She don't mind if you don't mind.
Did you think about it, dude? She's engaged to me.
So?
Of course she wants me to have my fucking mind checked.
I think she would need her mind checked.
Well,
Kluge, would you mind checking my mind?
Kluge.
Checking your what?
We're talking about checking our minds. Would you mind? Checking my mind?
Well, I already know you don't have one. So what's?
Thank you. We're good there. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. We're good. Damn it. Will Heights have a mic? I gotta get over there and look at
Wait a minute. I'm the psychologist. Shouldn't I be checking the mind?
Mm-hmm.
There's the one. How dare
I don't know that I could help Tyler. I know I can't help Tyler.
you can't help me. What the hell are you smoking?
Actually, I could help Tyler. It's going to take a ball team.
Well, that's putting me
First
out of
off,
my misery.
let me address one thing. Bubba, you said that you're the type that puts off going unless they absolutely have to
Yes.
the doctor. Okay.
Yes.
My father was the same way. He always put everything off because he didn't want to go to the doctor. When he started having some issues, finally caved in, went and saw the doctor, and found out that he had colon cancer and only 6 months to live. So don't put that shit off.
Yeah.
And now, Kluge, you go get tested how often for this shit?
Well, I get tested every 5 years now, but for a while they were testing me almost every year because my father died at age 38.
Yeah, because when I first met him, I went over to his place for a fire sale once. He'd just gotten it done. And there were pictures on the desk.
Yeah, they gave me pictures on the last one. I don't know where they
Yeah.
It's like this.
I didn't take them.
Like.
But
God damn, those should be framed and on your back wall.
They
If
literally
anybody ever
gave
asks you
you.
what it is, you could
They
be like,
literally gave you the pictures.
yeah.
I have pictures from my show.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Probably for records. So, like, if he goes
I don't
somewhere
want to
else,
look up my own ass. The fuck kind of sicko do anyone think I am?
I just want to remind
Why?
everybody
Who wants to look up their own asshole?
I just want to remind everybody that we are a 2-time Central Illinois Best Podcast nominated show. And we're talking about looking up our own asses. It's for your health.
So she has her pictures.
Well, don't show them to me.
Kluge, if you frame those and just like put little numbers or something in the corners, and if anybody ever asks you, just say they're like live movie or TV show set pictures from that TV show. Oh, God damn it. With all those kids and their
God.
What the fuck TV show am I thinking of? Where they're in the Upside Down and all that shit.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Tell him it's behind the scenes of Stranger Things.
Yes.
That's fun.
It's behind the scenes of Stranger Things, season 1 or 2, or season 2 or 3 or some shit. And then whenever they get in there, really look at it and be like, I don't remember this scene, and be like, oh, wait, no, those are my ass. Really get them, man. Get them good. That's something I would do.
You get a little bitty tiny picture of the Millennium Falcon and make it look like it's flying out of your ass.
You could.
That would be awesome as fuck.
You should go get it done so you can do that.
No.
Oh, well, I don't want to spend the entire
You
show
could be
talking
so
about-
creative with an ass picture.
We could have the Enterprise fly out of it.
There you go.
No. The
Literally.
Enterprise chasing the Millennium Falcon.
It look like it's going through a wormhole.
It kind of is.
Oh,
All right. I want to talk about this. Let's get off of Bubba's ass. Joe Biden, you should get your ass checked.
Get
All
off
right.
my ass.
Just when you come down with prostate cancer, don't blame us. We tried to tell you to stick the USS Enterprise up your ass.
No, I'm going to blame Kluge.
You're not going to blame Kluge.
What?
Because
Why not? He gets to blame for everything else.
No, he doesn't.
That's different.
That's on a different show. This is on this
Yeah.
show where Kluge is sadly a fucking saint that I fucking can't stand 90% of the time. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to help Jay figure out what's wrong with his microphone. He's got microphone issues. I think I'm just going to get him a new mic, and if that doesn't work, I got a spare computer he can just take. Or try the settings on PC. I don't get how it is. This show has had so many issues with fucking computers lately. All right. Since we're on the subject of presidents and their health.
Stop what I thought you were going to say.
Before we begin, I want to point out I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. But this might be the biggest fucking troll I've ever seen a president do. So, Trump today had the president of South African president, in the White House.
You mean it's not Elon Musk?
No, not Elon Musk. Now, the president of South Africa
he is South African.
He is South African. Now, the president of South African, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name.
Hey, I hang out with South Africans all the time.
The president of South Africa has got some serious issues. He's called for a lot of genocide of white farmers in South Africa. These are native-born people of South Africa.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know we're going there, but in order to actually show this, I got to cover why. So the South African.
No wonder they come up here to work.
The South African. Shut up.
Seriously, that's who I hang out with.
The South African president was in the Oval Office today with the president, and I'm going to say it. This probably should go down to history books. We'll give you the play-by-play. All right. Like I said, I don't like Trump, but I gotta admit, he did good on this one. So here you go.
What would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the president.
Look at that fucking face. Look at that face. He's like,
Well,
there's a tape.
Totally
There's a
cut
tape.
him off.
There's a tape. No. Trump's just like, I got you now. You're gonna regret this.
So for him,
all right, here you go.
rather have him answer.
Our president will respond to you. Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us around the quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it will take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question. But Mr. President, I must.
So literally he just sat there and said, there's no genocide happening in South Africa. If there was, he would not be there. Everybody heard that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
President Trump.
Wait.
Let's get
We
to
have thousands of stories talking about it, and we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that is Natalie here? Somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and I
Oh,
will.
here we go.
I have to. It has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Casey.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do with or without you. People are going to occupy land. We require no permission.
Look at him twisting back and forth in the chair. It's like, what? No, wait, what? Watch that again.
People are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. So whatever you want to do, we can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
So what's he saying there?
He is talking about how he's trying to force some people off their land in South Africa, and if they won't leave their land intentionally, they will be executed. Yes.
Got it.
There is another video that literally shows this guy's reaction the whole time. And I'm telling you, you want to talk about the bird that just shit itself because it saw the cages open and the cat's looking at it. The guy is sweating bullets.
Because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot, kill. Come on.
Let's see. Let's go here. Let's fast forward to all that.
Okay. I mean, it's in South Africa.
Let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy. We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies, and in many cases, or in some cases, those policies do not go along with government policy. Our government policy is completely against what he was saying, even in the parliament. And they're a small.
I'm sorry, but he was saying that was you, dude. That was him.
Yep.
The video literally shows the president of South Africa for years pushing for this agenda that has gone down, and there are reports that unfortunately this has started to begin under his administration. And he's claiming that was somebody else?
Small minority party, which is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
And then
take
when
land.
they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
No,
Nothing happens to
there
them.
is criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately, through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. And we have now
The
been
farmers are
utilized.
black. The farmers are not black.
We
I don't
now-
say that's good or bad, but the farmers are not black.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I don't know about you guys.
Sounds like some race wars down in South Africa, too.
I know I will be going to the White House because that's the second world leader I've seen that got in the White House this year got bitch slapped.
Well, I'm not a world leader. I'll still go.
I didn't agree with how he treated Zelensky, but with this guy, he literally presented the evidence. He presented news stories. And the news can't sit there and say, oh, it's fake news, it's fake news. The articles came from like CNN, MSNBC,
PBS.
PBS. Yeah, that article right there just came from PBS.
Oh,
From the
Casey.
people who brought you Sesame Street.
Casey, you walked in on. Well, actually, you walked in on a better time than what you would have walked in on.
Should we go back to the prostates so she can get caught up?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about the
let's
prostates
not.
again,
Let's not.
Oh,
or what was found in Mom's drawer and
Stop
used
talking about
for 6
that.
years, and
We've
then
heard
found
that.
out what it really was.
I've heard that 1,000 times, and that is the dumbest fucking story I've ever heard.
I do have something I've been sitting on for 2 weeks that we tried to get in.
I said, go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and get to it.
These are, I mentioned this like 2 weeks ago. 20
That's
names
what
from
she
the
said.
night. Got something from 2 weeks ago that I was sitting on. Well played,
No.
Bubba. Well
Yeah.
played.
Yes. Been sitting on.
20 names from the 40s that parents may love today.
20 names from the 40s that parents may love today. Well, I am trying to be a father. Trying real hard.
Well, these are pretty common names still to this day. And I didn't really notice anything that was too crazy. So I had to make it a little crazy.
Oh, you made it crazy?
Kind of. Only with a few. Only with a few.
Okay.
Because I wanted to use some of these names in context. You'll see what I'm doing here in just a second.
All right, we'll let you have it.
All right, number 1, Mary.
Mary, that's a pretty common name.
Yeah.
Pretty common name. Number 2, James.
James.
Now,
James.
I know several people named James.
Jim.
It could be broke down. James, Jim, Jimmy,
Jim.
Little Jimmy.
Yep.
But the first name that comes to mind whenever I hear James is James Earl Ray.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones, yes. But James Earl Ray, do you guys remember what he did?
What did he
What's he
do?
famous for? Oh, well, he killed Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
There's also there's also James T. Kirk.
Captain James T. Kirk.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I mean, James, you got your good and your bad.
Pretty sure James
Linda.
Go ahead.
Linda. There's a few
Linda
good
Blair.
Lindas. Linda Lovelace.
Linda
Lovelace.
Deep Throat.
Deep Throat, indeed.
Linda Blair.
I know a couple of these. Robert. I know Robert Black. I know that name could also be shortened for Bob or Bob. Bert,
Riverman Rob, who watches the show.
Riverman Rob, yeah. Bobby Fisher.
Yep. Damn it, Bobby.
Hell, my cousin's name is Robert. So, or he goes by Rob or Robert. This one here I've always loved. It's a good classical name, Barbara. You don't hear that name too much anymore. And I've always loved that. I mean,
they're coming to get you, Barbara. They're horny, Barbara. They've been dead a long time.
That's just fucked up, Bubba.
Yeah.
Number 6, John. My dad's middle name was John. I know several Johns, so many Johns. My uncle's name is John. But the first John that came to mind was South Chicago John Wayne Gacy. Serial killer. Weird.
You know, he actually lived in Springfield.
Yeah, and he did live in Springfield for a short time. Yeah.
Hey, Virgil.
You want to hear something that's really funny, though?
What's that?
My mom's boyfriend lives next door to the house that he used to live in.
So over by
have
Holly.
they ever searched that property for bodies too?
I think they have, but I don't think they found any.
Is that property haunted?
I have no clue.
Oh God!
It's over kind of by Holly.
Yeah, it's on Normandy Road.
Yeah, it's off Normandy. Yeah.
Number 7, Patricia.
Patricia.
Yeah, it could be broke down to Patty, Patrice,
Pat.
Pat.
Well, hey, you got to watch out for the Pat. You don't know what a Pat is.
Yep. Is it
William.
male or is it female?
That's why you don't know what a Pat is. But William, number 8. William could be broke down to Bill or Billy or whatever.
Bob.
William.
Bob.
Wait, hold on a minute. What is this next to Kluge?
It's a new feature that we have access to now.
Show
We can actually
comments
have
on
this on the stage. So now everybody in both of the chat rooms can see each other's chats.
Okay, so yeah, for those of you, Casey and
The Sunshine Band.
Virgil, you know, there you go. You get to see the YouTube comments.
And the YouTubers get to see the Facebook comments.
Hold on,
Well,
just a second,
cool.
guys.
That's cool. Well, finally, StreamYard's getting somewhat professional.
It's about
All right,
time.
I'm sorry to say.
It's still in beta, but it looks like it's working all right so far. I mean,
I don't see any problems with it right now. You know, until I see that fucking comment. We gave this fucker another window. God damn. Oh. Oh.
All right.
You good, Sage?
Yeah. Number 9. Carol.
Damn it, Carol.
Caroline. Yeah, I know like one Carol. That's it. So I mean, I don't know. Number 10. Richard.
Dick.
Dick. That reminds me of a movie. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this movie, but it's an older movie and it starred James Vanderbeek, and it's called Rules of Attraction. Came out a long fucking time ago.
No, Rules of Attraction came out.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I ever watched it.
90,
I don't think I've ever watched it either.
98.
It was really a long time ago.
It was a year after I graduated high school.
Okay.
99, 98, something like that. I mean, it
Tyler,
really kind of was a long time ago.
Tyler
But,
was what, 5?
That movie was a mind fuck. It really was, because it was a lot of reverse action in the movie, trying to get all the characters and shit going. So I mean, it was really kind of cool. But
Bubba, you'll make
there
a
was
joke
this-
about. Go ahead, say sorry.
no. I want to hear what your joke was.
Bubba, you want to make a joke about me?
I wasn't making a joke.
You want to make a joke about me?
I wasn't making a joke.
Let me show you how we really make jokes around here. I call vote. Bubba can no longer talk till he's had his prostate checked. All in favor say aye. All opposed. Hey, I can fire back too, jackass. You know it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Bubba.
We were kidding.
We're
Get back
kidding,
in
dude.
here.
We're not going back to that. Okay, we're good. But the eyes do have it.
But seriously, you do need to get that checked out, man.
All right, so
We
we're not
care
going
about
back
you,
on
Bubba.
it. Yeah, we care about you.
We
So that way we're
wouldn't-
not going.
We wouldn't say it if we didn't mean it. So yeah,
All right, what next, Sage?
literally, get your ass in there and get it checked.
I love you guys too.
Now we didn't say we love you. We just said we care about you.
No homo here.
Don't expect a big wet kiss because you ain't getting it.
Oh, I would hope not. I'll give you a hug at Wrestling for Cure, but I mean, come on. I am a hugger. Number 11.
You never hugged me
I've hugged you before.
around the throat, but not like an actual hug.
He hugs.
I got you
people he
next
likes.
time.
Okay.
Number 11, Sandra.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Sandy.
But Sandy, I mean, my neighbor that just passed recently, it's been about, I don't know, about 9 months ago. Sandy, she was a sweet old lady. I loved her to death. Every time I come outside, I'd be like, "What up, baby?" She'd be like, "Oh, there's my sexy boy."
Really?
Okay, why does Sandy sound like Herbert from Family Guy?
Thank you.
She was a sweet old lady. But at the same time, she was She was the female version of Herbert.
Get back here,
She
you
Let
was-
me ask this:
sexy
Get
bitch.
back here, you sexy bitch.
Is the name Karen on the list?
Karen is not on the list.
Oh.
But you know what? If you guys remember back, Karen wasn't the derogatory name back in the day. It was Becky's. Becky's were
what?
the thing. Before
Skelly,
there
he's
was
having-
Karen's, they were Becky's.
Skelly, he's having computer issues, so he's been having it. So,
But number 12. Here we go. David. And all I got to say to that is, like,
No
one of my
thanks,
best friends is
Virgil.
named David, but I make really the Hoff.
well, there's David, and then there's David.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, how many Davids you don't have a talking fucking car?
That's true.
That doesn't transform into a fucking robot.
How many of them
No.
lifeguards you think he?
Oh, dude, he banged every one of them, probably even the guys.
Who? David Hasselhoff?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Laying some pipe.
Yeah, he was laying pipe all along that beach.
You know he banged Pamela Anderson. Didn't she admit that he did it once?
Pamela Anderson, Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra, there's another one. He got,
But
you know,
besides-
he pounded her.
Besides us four, who hasn't Pamela Anderson banged?
That's a good point. I mean, shit, didn't she even do Dennis Rodman, the worm?
Probably.
Doesn't Pamela Anderson have like some STD or something?
Wouldn't surprise me.
The gift that keeps on giving, I think. It's probably.
Dang, topside dick.
Tommy Lee, I mean.
But
right there.
Number 13. Nancy. Yeah, that's a name I didn't think that would ever come back, and I hoped it would never come back. But the only Nancy I can think of is from like Nancy Kerrigan, and then Nancy from Elm Street.
I can't think of
She was
any Nancy.
Freddie's crush.
Nancy
Wait, I had.
Pelosi.
Say what?
Oh,
I know
God,
we
Nancy
didn't need to hear that
Pelosi.
name, but
God, you know what? Yeah, I do have that on the list. Nancy Cartwright,
That's
Nancy
just-
Reagan, Nancy Sinatra, Nancy Grace, and then Pelosi. Fuck.
she ruins the name, huh?
Yeah, she really does. She ruins it.
That fucking old fossilized vagina. I hate that bitch.
But yeah, Nancy Cartwright, Bart Simpson,
Yeah, the voice of Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Nancy Reagan, beautiful woman.
Does that mean that Bart was a transvestite?
I bring the vote back to the table. We just had to ask. Really?
Damn it.
Well, I mean, in this day and age, it's a pretty fair question.
It's not a fair question because she sounds like a boy who's playing a boy. Who cares what gender they are? As long as we hear them and they're like, hey, that's Bart Simpson.
Hey,
I don't
for the
know that
record, we could just
it
say,
sounds-
hey, thank you, Nancy Cartwright, for giving us one of the most awesome childhoods ever, or mid-teen, whatever, because Nancy Cartwright did a great job with Bart Simpson.
And Nancy, eat my shorts.
Nancy, don't go near Bubba's shorts.
Bubba, I'm pretty sure your shorts could solve world hunger if they were eaten.
At least I'll be doing my part.
That's true. You see the kids
What-
eating it? I
what the-
found them
what
for
the-
London cheese.
Oh God.
Everybody loves cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh,
Except for
God.
those people, but
Oh shit! Number 14, Charles.
Charles.
Charles
Scottsdale?
Manson.
Yeah, we got
Charles, Charlie.
Charles,
Oh, shit.
Charlie,
Charlie Sheen just kind of ruins that one.
Charles Xavier.
Charles Lee Ray, Chucky.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, there's another one.
Charles Manson. Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah, all sorts of names for that. Sharon Peters.
Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate. Yeah, that's actually on my thing. Sharon
Right
Osbourne.
there involved with Charles Manson.
Yes. Number
Sharon.
16.
Goddamn
Thomas.
catch. Thomas.
Tommy.
Oh, Tommy.
Tom.
That was a good album. Or a good movie, Tommy.
Tom Berenger.
Ooh, Tom Selleck, that mustache.
Yes.
Thomas the Tank. Thomas Edison.
Tom Green.
There you go.
He once humped a dead moose.
Yeah, but he also married Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah. How did that fucking work?
You could make fun of. Did he propose to her on like the Tonight Show?
I don't recall.
I forget, but you can make fun of Tom Green all you want, but he got Drew Barrymore. Come on.
Yeah, that didn't last long though.
No, it didn't. Especially when he tried bringing the moose home.
Yeah, he was such a weird motherfucker. Okay, number 17, Judith.
Judas.
Not Judas. I said Judith.
Oh, Judith.
Like Judith Garland.
Judith from The Walking Dead. Rick's daughter.
Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to
I
that
never
whole
cared
thing.
for The Walking Dead. I watched like the first season. That was it.
I'm still watching it.
You're still watching it?
I love
Oh, well.
Tommy Callahan from Callahan Bricks.
They're showing the parts where, because Rick's still alive. And right now, they're doing the spinoff right now of Daryl and, them. So.
And I see they got Fear of the Walking Dead and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I couldn't follow it after the first few seasons because it was just too fucking.
Yeah, like the first two seasons were just fine, but then after that, it was like you can tell they're milking this show for everything it's worth.
Yeah, the one they got on now is features Negan and Maggie.
Now they're talking about Negan playing going off and doing the role of fucking what's his nuts in Marvel. Samuel L. Jackson's role that he was playing.
Oh, being another Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury. Yeah,
there's talk about that because there's technically in the comics there's two Nick Furies. One's from a different universe and somehow ends up. Yeah.
Well, the original Nick Fury was white.
Yeah, but I like Sam Jackson's Nick Fury.
Right. I like Jackson's portrayal of it too. But all I'm saying is that the very first time they tried to put Nick Fury into like a movie of his own, it was played by David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff, yeah.
That was not good.
I've never even heard of Nick Fury.
But then again, the first Punisher movie was Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren.
But I actually like that one.
Hey, AP, just want to congratulate you on the new dog that you rescued, and I hope you're being good in school. We know you're not.
I hope you're dressing up as a bad teacher.
Allowed to be naughty.
April naughty is like,
teacher, I've been bad. Beat me with a ruler.
She'll be getting them in school spankings.
I just want to point out. Hang on a minute. I just want to point out. Bubba say he doesn't know who Nick Fury is. Bubba, have you seen any of the Marvel films?
No.
Okay, well that explains it.
That explains a
Any
lot.
Marvel comic books?
You don't even need to read the comics to follow the movies.
Yeah, you just got to watch the movies.
I'm just not into the whole superhero thing. It's just not my.
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Not my thing. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever watched Star Trek?
A little. I didn't get into Star Trek too much.
All right. We'll come back to this conversation. I want to have this, but I keep interrupting Sage, and I'm sorry.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, number 18. Michael Obama.
I knew he was going there. He looked up, and you.
/ Michael Myers.
You couldn't help yourself. You had to get one on when you heard Michael.
Yeah. It was definitely going there.
Oh,
My dad's name is Michael.
That's a good shot, though.
I mean, it was easy. So, anybody else got
So is Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Michael Myers.
Big Mike.
You. Oh, you already said Michael Myers. Yeah. Mike Myers. Michael Jordan. There you go.
Yeah.
My best friend growing up, his name is Michael Meyer.
Then again, you can shorten it and you can have Mike Myers.
AB says also her dad died and she's so angry. Yeah, I saw the obituary she posted.
I'm leaving that alone.
When did he pass?
A couple days ago.
Oh shit! April, I'm so sorry. I gotta look this up.
I don't think she is.
I don't. I don't think
that doesn't sound right.
Hang on, I gotta pull it up here. Hang on.
Okay.
Also,
I don't think she meant to read it aloud on air, but
no, probably not. I mean,
so
she does.
LOL. Please feel free to read the obituary I wrote. LOL.
Well, he said something about pulling it up, and I thought, oh, I mean, he can pull it up for himself.
Oh, she says you can.
Oh, she says you can.
Oh, we can. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit! First thing that popped up when I pulled up, I'm sure Wilhite might want to talk about, but
I saw that. I think what should be
yeah.
Check the chat room.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I should highlight that.
I would.
Highlight tag. Ever.
Obviously, I can tell who that's Roy. So
Yeah, I just saw that.
let's see.
I just happened
That's
to look over.
fucking funny.
Oh.
I'm looking for April. Can you message me or link me the obituary for your father?
Right on her Facebook.
I'm on her Facebook. I just can't find it. I can see where she adopted the dog.
She said, "Yep, 1 second."
So the next two names.
All right.
One is Ronald.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronnie James
Reagan.
Dio.
Oh shit! So you had
Ronnie James Dio.
And the last name from the 40s that parents may love today. I saved this one for our lovely host, Tyler.
What?
Yep. I saved it just for you, buddy.
The name Tyler is a number one old song. Number what?
Not the name Tyler.
Okay.
But Susan.
Oh.
Is it? It's your fiance's name.
Yep.
And see, I really thought that name was like kind of going out of style.
Roy, we understand, dude, but we don't deal with him anymore, and we haven't gotten any calls from people looking for that person. So just, it's all good.
Yeah, the last time I dealt with him, I chewed him out on another show.
All right, I gotta read this. Now, for those who don't know, April has had a couple. She's given us permission. She had a couple rough days.
Hey, Roy, check Kingston, Texas.
Donald Carl Taylor, a man whose departure from this mortal coil on May 12th, 2025, at the age of 76, he lived a while there, has been met with a notable lack of public mourning. Born on December 12, 1948, his time on Earth was characterized by a singular dedication to leaving an incredible mark for those unfortunate enough to cross his path.
It's different than incredible.
Indelible. Sorry.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah. I had one job and I messed up your little obituary. Yeah. Next time April
the whole context.
Next time April sees me, she's gonna kick my ass. It has been made explicitly clear that there will be no services held. This decision was undoubtedly made with the thoughtful consideration of preventing any posthumous expressions of sentiment from those who might feel inclined to express their feelings directly onto his final resting place. Donald's legacy is not one that will be celebrated with hushed reverence or fond anecdotes. Instead, it lives on in the quiet resilience of those who navigated his existence and emerged, perhaps scarred but ultimately unbroken. Fuck you, Dad.
Wow.
So, April, I'm going to take... You didn't care for your dad that much? Ben?
And Virgil, that sounds like a question to ask Dr. Sage.
Wow.
Damn.
Do you see that, Dr. Sage? Virgil, I think that's a question for you.
It's an obituary for April's father. Apparently, she was not a big fan of him.
No, Virgil, I don't think you guys will get back together. Don't think it'd be wise either. 12 kids? God damn.
Oh.
I mean, I was going to say the same thing, but
I don't think we need to highlight that one. You know what?
I can read.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Everybody can read it on YouTube, and everybody can see it now on the screen.
Well, one less in the world.
I kind of assumed that, but I didn't. I wasn't going to even,
Yeah, well. One less for Dino Island, I guess, once they're cloned. But I also want to point something out real quick. I got to give credit where credit is due on this one. April, on her Facebook page, I about told her, I want the address. I'll go get it. But she went ahead and adopted it and got a good home anyways. I guess that a friend of hers abandoned their dog who is 16 years old.
Damn, that's a long life.
Yeah,
that's a long life. Yeah.
For most dog breeds, that's about the age limit. That
is about the age limit.
Like a 90-some-year-old man.
Oh, it's a pretty dog.
It looks like such a cute dog too. It's old, I get that, but look, they were abandoned in the pound. That is not where a dog that age needs to spend its final years. Exactly. Look at that. How could you not love that?
Look at that
Oh,
face.
Look at that.
I love the T stripe.
Oh, yeah. Now, the reason I bring that up is because our old April happened to literally call the person out who abandoned this dog. Her dad died around 12. She outlived them both. Damn. And Seth's mom died at 13. The dog's name is I am going to butcher this name, so please make fun of me. Cecily. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Cecily?
Cecily.
Oh.
That name right there. That name, am I right?
so it's got a Tesla battery in it.
What was it, Klug? Hey, you're muted, dude.
Sorry.
Cecily.
Cecily.
Now I want to point out that poor dog was abandoned because I don't know why. Dog is 16, does not need to be in a pound at that age. April saved him.
Stated earlier.
Yep, there's a dog. Safe and sound with April.
So does that dog have a Tesla battery in it? It just keeps going?
Just don't put the
Oh.
battery backwards. We know what happened to the Energizer Bunny.
If it gets to humping your leg, you'll know about the battery.
Yep, so good job, April.
The Energizer Bunny ended up having a cardiac arrest. I mean, somebody put his batteries in backwards, and he kept coming and coming and coming and coming.
Oh, shit. Get out of here. All right, you guys want a couple crazy world news articles before we get to Ask Dr. Sage?
Okay.
All right. April, stay
Yeah,
around
sir.
for this one. April, stay around for this one. I love this. This is great.
Oh my!
Who here loves Star Wars? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Hey, I just watched a killer movie called Fanboys.
There you
I
go.
don't know if y'all seen that movie.
Fanboys? Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, fanboys. fireasale. I'm gonna bash this fucking computer with a bat. Jay, let me take a look at your computer first before you do that. Roy says, "All right, next question. Who has always wanted to hear Darth Vader curse?"
Well, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Pretty sure I've heard James Earl Jones
That
curse a
would've-
couple times.
That would
I
have
think
made
I
the
have.
that would have made the movie so much better.
Luke, come here, you little bitch.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the movies, but
I'll take a look at it, Jay. I'll see if I can.
Jay, just don't waste any ammo on it. Ammo's expensive.
Dark side.
Come to the fucking dark side, you fucking bastard. All right. The popular video game Fortnite. This is the game all the kids love. I can't stand this fucking game. This game is just
have you ever played it?
no. I have no intention to play it.
Me
I don't
neither.
want to play it. I'll play Halo,
I don't
Call of
know that
Duty,
of it.
Gears of War, Counter-Strike. Fuck Fortnite. I don't care. Now I won't let my cam work. I'll figure it out, Jay. Bring it over Friday. I'll take a look at it. Fortnite decided to do an interesting collab with Disney and did something very innovative.
Hang on, I think I might know what Wilhite's problem is.
What is it?
How many USB devices does he have plugged in? He might have too many in the hub won't power them all. That could be why it's cutting either his mic or his camera.
Well, he said the mic was built into the computer.
Oh, okay. So
and
it's
I think
external.
the camera is too.
Oh, well, then there goes that theory.
Let's see. April says she's played it. I like some of the games on there. I like no build. All right. Disney and Fortnite teamed up and did something very unprecedented. They brought forth into the Fortnite game an AI Darth Vader. This is a Darth Vader you can interact with, ask questions, powered by an AI, and it will speak to you as if it was Darth Vader. Now, of course, the internet is the internet. Video game players are video game players. And it started with last upgrade, now completely sucks. Literally, this went from everything from like people playing Fortnite trying to get Darth Vader to say, I believe in Joe Hendry, to say, sing songs and all that shit. There's one thing that has become very popular with AI Darth Vader. I present to you all, if I can pull this up correctly. Come on, Tyler, you can't even read a freaking obituary. There you go.
This is true.
I present to you all Darth Vader swearing.
What freaking fucking food is that, Darth Vader?
Oh my
Tell
God,
me.
Double down.
Freaking, fucking.
What?
Such vulgarity does not become you.
Not
Padme.
allowed.
You inquire about
Oh
sustenance.
my God, no.
And yet
Oh my
speak
God.
like a common thug. As for what sustains
What?
me,
Oh my God,
you
no.
would not comprehend its composition.
Oh my.
It is
I made him swear.
that will sustain me in battle.
What freaking fucking food is that, Darth Vader?
Oh my
Tell
God,
me.
Double down.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of badass when he says freaky fucking food.
Freaking, fucking.
What?
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. As soon as the internet learned they could make Darth Vader curse,
Everyone started going to.
everyone started.
As soon as people learned that, the ESRB automatically changed the rating from everyone to adults only.
Yes. I'm gonna play a video. I don't
GTA
know.
San Andreas all over again.
The hot coffee situation all over again.
Yeah.
I don't play Fortnite. I don't. I'll stick with Call of Duty. And they saw there's one where they made Vader say Hawk Tua. There's one where they made Vader say some, racist terms. But
Hawk Tua.
You have to Hawk Tua.
Spit on that thing.
Let's see.
This is another term of endearment I should be aware of.
Later, what do you think of Star Wars Episode 9?
Episode 9. A flawed attempt to restore balance.
Base. Darth Vader, I want you to know your base.
I am unfamiliar with the term based. Is this another colloquialism I must endure? Explain precisely.
Not as much, Corey.
I think it's based to do Fent.
No.
Darth
Fentanyl.
Vader, was the death...
Highwire.
What?
Your utterances are cryptic.
Okay.
Fuck off. Darth Vader, I'm struggling to make ends meet. What things should I do to get my money up?
You seek to increase your money. Is this money essential to our campaign?
It is, yeah.
Okay, but theoretically, if you did smoke, which cigarette would you smoke?
If I were to indulge in such a self-destructive habit, I'd choose one infused with the essence of kyber crystals.
Dude.
Yeah, just pull the crystal out of your lightsaber.
Oh, such a self-destructive habit that I partake in.
Last time Vader smoked was when he was on Mustafa.
When he was on... Oh God. Obviously, Fortnite completely modified the AI to where now it limits his interactions and he does not respond to anything that would be deemed, as according to Disney and Fortnite's creators, Epic Games, immature, dredge, and vulgar language. So took them only like a week to actually fuck them up. Took them a week. Took him for a new. Well, he did kind of leave his kids, I guess. Took him for a new kind of guy. Oh God. Yep, there you go. All right. Let's see. I want to do two more news stories. All right, here we go. Another day, another politician's nude photos revealed. This time
But
during
first, who are you here to see?
What?
I said, but first, who are you here to see?
Does anybody know what he's going on about?
The nerf herder.
Oh, shit.
The scruffy nerf herder.
It turns out to be Shatner.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Fanboys. I'm sorry. That is such a great movie.
Republican Representative Nancy Mace of South Carolina on Tuesday, during a apparent House committee, displayed a still of what she said was her naked silhouette from a video her former fiance took without her consent. Now, the reason for this is because it was a committee on the whole concept of revenge porn. If you don't know what revenge porn is, that is when, let's say, somebody breaks up with you. You hate them. So to get them back, you're going to post all their nudes online.
That's rude as fuck.
That's rude as fuck and wrong as fuck. We've talked about that before.
Say that's what happened to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, here's where the article gets interesting, because while the so-called naked silhouette was a still of a video her ex-boyfriend took from a video, her ex-fiance, the next photo wasn't.
Oh shit!
She's not answering.
What is he calling?
Call one of my exes.
Oh, as soon as Miss Nancy Mace scrolled over, there immediately was the beautiful picture of her giant boobs.
Was she at least attractive?
I can bring up a photo of what she looks like if you would like to weigh in on this. Unfortunately, it does not show the boobs. It just shows her. That's her. Desperate day.
Not
Desperate
horrible.
day.
I mean,
not bad. No. As long as she's not believing in Jewish space lasers, it's a possibility.
oh yeah, much better than Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Much better than Marjorie Psycho Fat Ass. Yeah.
Your ex.
Shut up. I hate that damn joke. Of course, naturally, right away, as soon as Nancy Mace realized her glorious gahongos were on display, she immediately unplugged her phone and attempted to move on. However, everyone in the chamber
Gave her a standing round of applause.
Yep. They actually stood up, applauding her for being so brave to show off not only a silhouette of her naked, but her boobs, and also complimented her on the 57-year-old's physique. You know, I do love it when a woman shows her boobs and she can get like a rounds of applause. Oh, I bet AOC has some titty pics floating around. Oh, you know she does.
Dude, yeah, I sent a picture of the AOC at a party to Tyler, and she's being held up in a fucking weird ass position.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, she was drunk as shit, and like there was like 4 people holding her up. And she was all like,
she was like doing a keg stand or something, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had just got done doing a keg stand.
All right, are you
or
ready?
They were lifting her up for a keg stand.
Are you ready for your final crazy world news story before we get to Ask Dr. Sage? How about Nancy Pelosi's boobs? They don't exist. Those things dried up years ago.
Look like some prudes.
Oh, dude, I don't care. AOC
prudes with little nipples on them.
I think we'd all agree. AOC is as dumb as a box of rocks.
I bet she'd be a hell of a party girl, though.
Oh, you know she would. You
Fuck
know,
yeah.
a Pennsylvania school has launched an investigation after a kindergartner brought an unusual snack to celebrate their birthday. The Greater Johnstown School District said in a statement shared to social media on Wednesday, May 14th, that a student in a kindergarten class brought in large amounts of Jell-O to celebrate their birthday.
Jell-O shots!
Jell-O shots! They were Jell-O shots!
Fuck yeah!
They were a massive amount of actual Jell-O shots. Calling it an isolated incident, the press release signed by the superintendent, Dr. Amy D. Arcuro, said immediate action was taken when a staff became aware of the incident, and the affected students were evaluated by a school nurse. Emergency services transported students to a local hospital out of abundance of caution, where their parents were able to meet them. The statement said the shots were confiscated, and local authorities are working with the school to determine how the student obtained them. We want to
I'm willing to bet the students' parents made them for a party they were having, and the kid thought they were made for.
Yeah, that sounds
For
logical.
him, and just grabbed them.
Yeah.
Got in the fridge that morning, grabbed them, put them in the book in his backpack, and off to school he went.
Off to school he went, yeah.
Or she, I don't know which. But.
Who knows? But I think that's so awesome. They took Jell-O shots.
Oh, that is it.
Question is, what kind of Jell-O shots? Are we talking vodka? Are we talking moonshine? Are we talking what's the whiskey? What kind of Jell-O shots?
Fireball.
I don't know. God, there's so many things you can make Jell-O shots out of.
Fireball.
Fireball? I mean, I don't know too many kids that like cinnamon that good. They didn't.
Chloe, shut the hell up.
Yes.
And then tomorrow's news, elementary school teacher is now been arrested for.
There we go.
Yeah,
Here's
for
a
body
follow-up
shots.
story. Here's a follow-up story.
Impropriety with minors in the classroom.
It was an elementary school, right?
It was a kindergarten class, yeah.
Okay. I mean, that could have happened in high school too. But
I got to be having a party here soon.
I think it's about time.
I got to get a hold of my friend and be like, "Yo,
it's about party season." I didn't have one last year, but it's about party season.
I'll get a hold of my friend and tell her I'll send her the money to make me a shit ton of Jell-O shots.
Yeah, I remember that, Chloe. For God's sakes, everyone at fucking Charlie's house remembers that. Because it wasn't just...
What? Okay, yeah, that's something I would like to see.
It wasn't just Maxine she sucked a Jell-O shot out of. It was also Nadia. It was Ashley. And they were all doing it.
Now, okay, you're not going to get her in trouble for saying that shit.
No, shit. I mean, I hope
years
not.
ago, I'm assuming.
This was like back in 2006, 2007.
Oh, shit. So that was a minute ago.
Yeah, so it was a while ago. I even bought a Jellinator to make. Ooh, that sounds actually cool.
All right, Corey, you're coming to the party too. You obviously live around here somewhere.
He lives up in Springfield, I believe. No. You did Jell-O shots off of. Well, if you're gonna reveal what the fuck it led to, but it wasn't an orange. Y'all give me shit for fucking spelling.
I say that sounds like a government page.
An orange. Jell-O shots not oranged. Yes, it led to the most unfair orgy. First time I've ever seen an orgy.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't a big bitch that broke your bed.
Scene. Well, yeah, at least she. Jesus Christ, why did you have to just remind me of that?
Sorry, it's what I do. I bring up awkward moments.
Now remember, I seen an orgy. Now, what do you normally do when you want to be in an orgy? When there's an orgy going on, you want to participate, right?
Yeah, that's why that's how you get a participation trophy.
You get a participation trophy, exactly. Like Sage's big participation trophy.
Oh no, I went coast to coast for this one.
This was sexist.
Coast to coast with a bonus.
And this was sexist because they decided, hey, let's all get it on, but men, you just get to watch. What the fuck?
What?
That is unfair. That is totally unfair.
So wait a minute. Were you involved in the orgy whatsoever?
We had to sit there and watch. It's not fair, Chloe.
Well,
it was
sit there and jerk off.
I'm not sitting there jerking off shit.
Or get
Four other guys who were watching this? Hell no.
No,
Go to a nudist
yeah.
colony, lots of sex orgies. How is hang on? How is it fair? How is it fair?
No, if shit's happening at my place, I'm involved.
House rules.
It's technically her house, so. Yeah, okay, you were all bi and lesbian, but you know what? Half y'all motherfucking bitches are also bi. And their boyfriends were there.
And not only that, but Tyler's already been there with you. So, I mean, shit.
Well, technically, this was before I got to.
Oh.
This was before. This was before that.
This was the tease before the fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit. I know you would get. There's me and Clooney sitting there. Popcorn.
Amanda hasn't said anything the whole show.
It was a Wonder Woman whammer. You shut the hell up. Hey guys, there's 5 of us women naked. We're all gonna have sex. All the guys like, all right, yeah, let me take my shirt off. You all sit down and don't do a damn thing. What? Why? None of us want to end up pregnant. That ain't how that shit works. I love
commercial.
Well, dude, all I gotta say is I'm sorry you were at a Diddy party, but you didn't see me.
All the guys got the witness to clam. Yeah, that's all it was the clam jam.
Damn.
Oh,
damn the clam jam.
I'll be right back.
Damn,
I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll get to Ask Dr. Sage.
I've actually witnessed the clam jam, and I walk in and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, all right, I see what's going on in here. I see y'all. Remember, this is my house.
Nothing wrong with the clam jam, but
I'll let it be. But next time, it'll be right in the fucking middle. I walked on through, let them do what the fuck they wanted. I was going to get more steaks out of the fridge anyway to fucking throw on the grill. It was early in the night, too. I mean, these fucking girls just came in ready and rattling to go. Apparently, they started partying around fucking noon.
Sage was in charge of the meat.
I was in charge of the fucking grill at that point. I couldn't fucking leave my station to come in and fucking get fucking penetration. Ha
The meat master.
So yeah, I was frying up some fucking steaks on the grill. Skeletor. What the fuck? Cure for lesbian depression.
What is it, Skeletor?
No. A trimo dick. Oh my god. She's a married woman, dude. Married woman.
That doesn't always mean anything.
Yes, it does. It means she's happily married. And
that still don't always mean anything.
You guys got to see this meme I just
Saw Jen put it up.
Jen.
I don't. Wow.
And what's a picture? Looks like William Dafoe.
That's
Yeah.
William Dafoe. That's fucking great. Don't get Mo. Fucker. I Googled it and it doesn't exist.
The fuck?
He said, check my pants, Mo.
No, Mo.
I want to piss.
Check my pants. Come check my pants.
Oh.
I treat you better than Skeletor. I don't have 20 fucking kids.
It's called Tribo Dick.
Sometimes the doctor needs some loving too.
Yes.
Well, are you guys ready for Ask Dr. Sage?
Well, we was.
And then he went off.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'm waiting to hear Mo just all of a sudden explode in chat room calling.
Sorry, Skelly.
I'm waiting for Mo to just like go off. Oh shit! God, there's some. Why do people? I swear, we cleared through some of these fucking emails, and it's like instantly there's more.
Oh my god! I think I found the perfect place for Steve to go.
What?
Apparently, in Oregon, there's a new club that's opened called Granny Grinders.
Oh, Jesus.
All dancers are 65
No.
plus. There's
No.
bingo and 0 teeth required.
Oh my god. Where is this place at?
Somewhere in Oregon.
Oh, Tyler wants to know.
I'm not going. I gotta
wants
go
the exact address.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you for talking until you get a prostate exam. He's hitting that vape again. We're stressing him out.
For sure. We need to be hitting this other vape.
See, Tyler, there it is.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that B. Arthur?
What would you call that? Would that be G-MILF or GILF or?
Look, I swear to you, that's B. Arthur in that picture.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, this is a set.
Are
leak.
you sure?
Are we sure it's not a set leak for the reboot of the Golden Girls? What the fuck? Kono, but I don't know what the fuck. Hey, English motherfuckers, do you speak it? This America. How the fuck did Skeletor know Jap? What am I asking? It's fucking Skeletor. Yeah. He shared that with me last week. While I was trying to fucking eat Susan out, for God's sakes. What the fuck did they say? What the fuck did they say? I don't know what the fuck. Let's see.
I hope Dr. Sage is okay.
Oh, he's good. Okay. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say here. But this one here translates to eat shit and die, cocksucker. Oh, the shit that goes on. I wish we could just broadcast for that fucking oil rig. I wish we could. These crazy motherfuckers.
Sorry, I came back and I was trying to translate.
You were trying to translate what they say? I translated some of it, I think.
From what I got from the Kuso Yoro Kuso Kuiyaro was shit. But I don't think that's right.
It's different than what Tyler come up with.
Yeah, it's different than what I came up with.
Because I think it was supposed to be one word.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I just wish these guys would just speak fucking English. Hey, Jesse, how you doing?
Hello.
What the fuck does that word mean?
Bacana.
Bacana? I feel like we need to hire like an actual translator just to sit here.
No Kuso Yaro.
What does it mean?
Here, I'll check it.
It's probably. I don't know if I want to. Knowing these two.
Translate.
Stupid black guy so far.
Whoa! 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 Mo!
So I know Baka.
I've got the translation right here.
You got the same thing too?
So Coca Jun.
I'm going to put it on screen.
Yeah,
That
just
way,
put it on screen. We're not repeating. No. Hey, look. Mo is the Rachel's. Why, Mo? We broadcast live. We don't believe in that shit. Don't say it out loud. Too late.
Goddamn, too late. Yeah.
Look, take that off. Take that off. All right. Calling a ruling. Vote. No Japanese in the fucking chat room. No more Japanese. For fuck's sakes. We don't even.
I apologize.
I don't think you're the one who needs to apologize. I think the one who needs to apologize is fucking Tokyo Mo.
I said it out loud.
She's the one who said it.
Yeah, but I said it out loud.
Oh my!
I don't think I've ever seen this side of Mo.
That's interesting. I thought Mo was a nice person. Now, what pissed her off?
Skeletor's trying to get with her whenever she wants to get with me, and that's what's upsetting.
So,
now she's gonna call me a baka.
What is this?
Hey. It's okay, Mo. I love you.
No more Japanese in the chat room. No more.
I mean, they can still do the Japanese, but we just
yeah.
We won't,
bad Troy, bad Corey.
Yeah, bad
Corey. I don't. That Mo, there's Japanese right there at the beginning.
She just called me an idiot or stupid redneck.
She just called you a stupid. She didn't even say redneck in Japanese. She's just like.
They may
I'm
not
that
have
much of a redneck. I
redneck.
really ain't.
All right, I got okay. I am going to figure out what.
I like beer. I like to fish.
I'm going to figure out what the fuck Corey just
Mechanic.
said, but I'm not. Don't
Doctor.
whatever he said. Don't bring it up on screen. Corey, I'll kill you if this is something.
Tattooed. Big.
Corey, I swear to God, if this is something that's going to get me this show canceled, I'll kill you.
I think threatening to kill him might get us canceled.
Oh, this means you're
dumbass.
This means you're welcome. Literally, that translates to "you're welcome." Oh
No,
my
I'm sorry
god!
for, coming off like a redneck. Just because I have a beard and I'm cool and shit. Sorry, not
Corey
sorry.
says it's not.
All right, Mo, what does this one mean? What does that mean? What does that
Mo,
mean? I'm
did
just going to ask Mo.
translate that for us?
I have the translation.
Let's see if it matches up with what Mo says. Hang on.
I think he's trying to set up a joke.
What's your current situation? Is that what it means? So everybody says?
Not what my translation says.
What's your translation say?
What is the meaning of "I want to be a father" in Hindi?
That's Hindi, not Japanese? Because
No,
Koto.
No, the
I didn't
it's a
think it was
question
Japanese.
in Japanese, but it says, "What is the meaning of "I want to be a father" in Hindi?"
So that's Japanese. I put it in Japanese for Mo. You cool? What the fuck?
That translation got all sorts of fucking blenderized. What's your current situation? I think
What's
that's
your current
more
situation?
of a. I think that's probably closer to what he was trying to say.
I don't
what's your
know.
current situation?
I don't know. I just speak
He
English.
says Google translation must be high.
Must be high. So what does it mean? So Corey, what does it actually mean? What did you put in?
I put English to Japanese for Mo. You cool?
So it actually means Mo, you cool. I'll translate the second. Also, this is Mo, you're cool. Mo, you cool. Now I'm interested.
They must not be able to translate the word or the name Mo.
Oh, it probably doesn't because we're calling her. Oh, Mo, you cool is the second one. It must not because we're calling what? Should I ask her what her actual name is?
Oh, I mean, you can. Doesn't mean she's going to tell us.
Tyler, how do you? Corey, shut the hell up! Don't bring that up.
How do you feel about me?
What the fuck? What? All right, we're done. We're done. Let's go on.
Well, he's still the same size from the waist down.
Do you think Corey has a hots for Moy? Oh, it's Motoko? Is that what Mo's short for? All right, we're moving on. Hey, whoever posted that.
Oh.
Whoever posted that. So it's Motoko. Oh, Motoko.
That's a cool ass name.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to Google on this one. I swear to God, because I know who put it in, and I'll kill him. We're pissing people off across seas. People in Japan are like, "Hey!" Paste.
They're the ones. You don't touch the pen no more.
Motherfucker.
What did it say, Tyler?
I think she saw what it said. It says, "My penis is also growing. My body is growing."
What? Oh,
that's not what I typed in.
That's not what you typed in?
No.
That's what I got on fucking Google.
And Google's fucking high.
Google's fucking high. All right, hey.
Maybe you need to update your Google.
Now, see, Tokyo Mo said, ew.
What did you put in then?
Well, here, I'll show you.
Hello, you're my. Oh, my Jesus, Corey.
Yeah, no shit, right? Tyler has a very tiny piece. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, that's what you read? Well, thanks for not fucking warning me, you dumb bitch.
Oh, whoa.
Well, she's the one who started.
Hostile.
Yeah, I think you owe her an apology.
Damn.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
need to call
Mo.
Tokyo Mo a bitch. That's just rude. She will snap off and then come over here and break you in half. You didn't know Tokyo Mo was a ninja?
Just because. Time for fucking Ask Dr. Sage. We're moving on from this shit. We're moving on from this shit. Where's the Ask Dr. Sage music?
He changes the subject, but he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that he's about to get his ass kicked.
Well, there goes that.
If I was getting in trouble, he'd let it go.
There goes that.
There goes what?
I forgot. She thought I was attractive. That's gone.
Oh.
Another. So much for getting another lesbian to convert. Damn. Oh well. All right,
Tyler.
All right, time for Ask Dr. Sage.
Skunk that shit.
Time for Ask Dr. Sage. Let's get to this. Here's how it works.
I'm gonna have to shave off my beard so she thinks I'm attractive.
I can't
It's just
see
gonna
you
be a
with a beard.
jackass.
I can't see you with a beard. Here's how it works. You can send any question
You mean
want.
without a beard?
Yeah, I can't see you without a beard. I really can't.
It'd be
Like I saw
weird.
Kluge was without a beard, and that was weird. Because I'd never seen it without a beard before. All right.
Oh, I have.
Here's how it works. Are you doing sign language right now? Kluge? Okay, yes. Here's how it works. You can ask the doctor any questions. Send your questions to this email, askdrsage@gmail.com. We'll read them live on the air like we're about to do. Now, case in point, if it's something embarrassing like, oh, I don't know, Chloe?
The jalapeno is hot.
You don't want to send on the you don't want to send on the air, then don't send it in. With that said, Sage.
Yeah.
That said,
Are
I'm gonna go
you
get
ready?
some coffee real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
All right. Now that he's going to get coffee, we might get through the segment without being interrupted. All right, here you go. First question up. Dr. Sage, you have a bill.
Yeah, I got one on my hat.
No. This is interesting.
Okay, do tell.
Well, if I can get it to actually load up. Maybe if I can get it load up. It's literally
I mean, I've sent
see.
bills out to people that owe me money for my segments.
Okay, well, while we're dealing with that, let me go on to this one here. I'll get this load up. Dr. Sage.
Yeah.
My question for you, sir, is with summer just around the corner, I have an unusual tendency to be very self-conscious of my body when it comes to warm weather. Even though I'm about 130, 140, I don't like to show off my legs or my stomach or my ass. I do not swim in a swimsuit. I do not wear skirts. I do not wear sundresses. I usually just walk around in pants and a shirt. I don't even wear shorts unless I'm with someone I really, really trust. Many of my friends have expressed concern that I am body shaming myself. Dr. Sage, what's going on with me? That is sign. Help me in the sunflowers. Interesting name.
Could you go back to the weights again? What was that?
130
to 130?
120 to 130. That's her, I guess, range. I'm going to hope it's a woman.
That's kind of what I'm hoping too, because we've been throwing some fucking curveballs lately.
Yeah, we have.
And I was waiting for that at the end, to where it's all like, signed Peter. And I was just like, oh, motherfucker. Let's see. This is a difficult one, because I don't want to approach it like, just go out there and flaunt what you got. If you're not comfortable, man, this is difficult. Because I don't want to give somebody advice and just tell them to go out there and be you. But at the same time, I do want to say, go out there and be you. And people will accept you for who you are. I really wish I could say this is a different day and age and people aren't so judgmental, but people will always be judgmental, no matter what. It's just how the new era, the new people are. They're judgmental pricks. There's generational gaps in the generation of the people that are out there now. They're just judgmental pricks. So I would try and stay in your comfort zone, except even if your legs are super fucking white. Who gives a shit? Get some clothes that you feel that are appropriate for this point. Not so much the pants and whatever, the baggy t-shirt.
I lay.
But get something that you feel like you could wear outside during the summer months. And go to the beach. Go have fun. Do whatever you got to do. And just ease yourself into it. Ease yourself into it. Have fun. You've got what sounds like a decent body for this. So learn to ease yourself into it. And go for it.
I don't care what size you are. Don't worry about what everyone else thinks. Do what you want.
Well, yeah, that's one way to look at it, Bubba, but you not caring what size they are is completely different from them caring, because self-conscious people always care about the way they look, because the mirror is not always their friend. And that's the hardest thing for them. So I would say one day just find an outfit that you actually like, put it on, don't look in a mirror and just go. Just go have fun. Plan a day with your friends, put an outfit on that you feel that you enjoy. Don't look in a mirror whenever you leave home. Have your hair done before. Just go out and have fun. That'll help break whatever phobias you're having. And as long as you have fun, you're going to be good to go. Hit me back up if you have any more questions.
All right. Next question. Dr. Sage, this summer I plan to spend as much time outdoors by the lake as possible. What is a good summertime beverage you can recommend? I usually try Miller, but I've been burned out on Miller. I need something with a little kick to it. That is signed Boatman 22.
You want something with a little kick?
Something with a little kick.
Okay, that's a strange question, because you can get your little kick, but Miller never gives you kick. It's a light beer. But you want something with a little kick, a little more flavor, you could always go with one of my favorites, especially during the summer. One of my favorites is always a twisted tea.
Sounds like
Hey guys, I gotta get going. I gotta go pick up one of the kids.
all right, brother.
buddy.
I'll see you Friday
All
for the fire sale, man.
All right.
But the twisted teas are great. They've got multiple different flavors of the twisted tea. You can get them in party packs all the time. Bit expensive, but worth
Multiple
it.
different uses.
And there's multiple different uses. Somebody gets mouthy, fucking hit them with one. And
Somebody
pop it open
gives
and
you a
drink it
hot
right
one.
afterwards. Yeah,
Someone
somebody
gives you a
gets you a
hot
hot one. Fucking bash them. That can stays closed. You just have to put it off to the side, back in the cooler.
Depends
Grab
on
a fresh one. It's great. The other things you could do is, I know there's not a big fan, but I mean, I'll still drink them if they're there. And alcohol's alcohol. You will never see me drinking a fucking White Claw. I can tell you that.
Oh my god!
But
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Angry Orchard. Yes, Stoner Chloe. I will drink an Angry Orchard.
Angry Orchard's good. I do like that.
I love
Nice
Angry
break
Orchard.
from my Budweiser.
Busch Light just announced that they're doing strawberry, or not strawberry, but the apple Busch Light is back. That's a good
Ooh.
flavor.
The woodchuck cider is really good too.
Yeah, Woodchuck. It's a heavy beer though. It's super heavy. So
Never
I
tried
wouldn't
the
go
Woodchuck.
with the Woodchuck. What the fuck
But
wrong
for-
with White Claws?
Don't tell me he
Skeletor.
drinks White Claws.
Skeletor.
Don't tell me he drinks White Claws.
Only homos drink White Claw.
Oh my god!
Homos drink White Claw.
I also suggest some Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Leinenkugels good.
Leinenkugel Summer Shandy is
Summer
great.
Shandy, yeah.
Another good one is a Blue Moon. Blue Moon is fucking fabulous. I love it, and I just stole that word
From Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor.
It's like-
Bitch, I'm fabulous and bi.
Bye.
Yeah, well, you want to try something that's absolutely amazing. Blue Moon. Blue Moon is a great fucking beverage. It's not really a beer.
And-
It's fucking.
And one of my
great.
favorites is some Shock Top.
I'm not big on the Shock Top, but
Shock Top's all right.
I love it. That
You
orange
gotta.
flavor.
You can't drink
Oh.
Shock Top out of a bottle. You have to get draft.
Oh, I can. I can
You
totally
what?
Drink it out of a bottle. I could totally drink it out of a bottle.
I think Shock Top draft is 10 times better than Shock Top bottle. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you could try. And I was going to suggest another one, then I got all sorts of other things going on, and Bubba started naming them. But the Smirnoffs have a whole fucking brand and branch of all sorts of fucking flavors. Even the ones that will really fuck you up is the Four Locos. That's if you really want to fucking fall off a boat.
If you want to end up like me, Four Loco.
Yeah,
Four Loco will kill you.
Hey, Raven's my girl. Raven's my girl.
Oh, she likes Bush. She likes that Bush.
That's my absolute go-to.
Yeah,
right there.
Bush. And I'm telling you, that Bush apple is fucking good as shit.
See, I've never had that one actually.
Dude, it's available
They
now.
got they got a peach one too, I think.
Yeah, and that it's not bad, but I'm not the
I
Bush
just know, like-
apple is the shit.
Dude, this
Like
is where
I
I
used
kind of
to-
wish. This is where I kind of wish Will Height was here because he'd be just naming off beers.
Actually, I never used
I'm
to
more
like
of a beer
Busch
connoisseur
first.
than he is. He's the hard alcohol guy.
Yeah, he also does.
Now if Timmy was here, me and Tim could go back and forth with beer.
Oh yeah, Tim knows some too. Yeah.
The flavor of the Busch just grew on me over the years, but it's a real hoppy taste.
Corey, I see what you did there.
What is Sapporo? I know sake. What's Sapporo?
Sake is fucking amazing.
I've never tried sake, really.
Really? You've never had
No.
sake at a Japanese restaurant?
No, I'll try it.
Dude,
Go to like
no.
Osaka. Go to Osaka. That they'll squirt it in your
Sapporo.
mouth.
Go figure. Sapporo is a Japanese beer.
Yeah, I've had both, and sake will kick you in your dick if you're not careful. But yeah, I've had sake and Sapporo.
He had a
however it's
Bapple
pronounced.
last night. What's a Bapple?
I don't know.
Oh, bush apple.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the peach. I didn't care much for the peach, but I love the bush apple.
So I've heard people say they really like the peach. I just never tried it.
Not
and
a
I'm a
big peach-
fan of peach.
I'm not a
real
fan of peach. But yeah, the bush apple
that
is
one.
fucking amazing. I got to find it though, because my gas station down here, well, one of them, I got to check the others. And I'll check them this weekend. Well, Friday, I'll be in Jackassville.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, of course.
You don't drink straight schlitz. You drink straight shits. Well, at least that's what Schlitz will give you is a straight shits.
Might as well drink some fucking Stag.
God damn, that ain't no shit. Schlitz. Can you even buy that anymore?
I don't know. How do you... I've never had Schlitz, but from what I've heard, it's disgusting.
I've had
man.
Schlitz one time in my life with my grandpa, and I was like 17.
Have you ever tried Lowenbrow?
Yep.
It like you know how a skunk smells? An actual
That's how that
skunk,
tastes.
Not weed, but a real skunk.
Yep.
That's how Lowenbrow tastes. It's horrible. Like I don't know how anyone can drink that. It's like you're drinking liquid skunk ass.
Yeah. Well, that's like a King Cobra or a fucking Steel Reserve. The same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Steel Reserve, goddamn, fuck that. I was at a 40s party one time where you had 2 40s duct taped to your hands of King Cobra, and you had to drink those before you could drink your own beers. I was the first one.
Shit.
I was the first one that fucking was done with both of my fucking 40s, and I finished those in about 4 minutes. Both 40s, 4 minutes.
Damn.
Hang on.
Just
Dutchman says, real men drink Schlitz. Skeletor says, you mean men who lost their prosthetic to their ex-car?
So yeah, 4 minutes. It took me 2 minutes each beer to get those 40s down, and finally get the duct tape cut off my hands to where I could drink PBR.
Wow.
I was the fastest one, and then I was in the bathroom for fucking 3 minutes pissing.
All right.
I bet.
Are you ready for your next question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Dr. Sage. I just realized I got to scroll down a little bit more. All right. Dr. Sage, me and my girlfriend have been having a bit of a drought lately, if you know what I mean. Sex has pretty much gotten routine. And she decided to suggest the other night, let's find a third person to have fun with. Problem is I don't know where to look for said third person. Are there dating websites? Are there Facebook groups? What are there? And if you do know some, could you tell us about it? Thank you very much. That is signed the Amish.
Didn't we already read this one?
I think we did.
I think I read this one.
But this one is somewhat. What was it? The same? Hang on.
Today's the 21st, so
the Amish.
What's the date on that one?
21st.
Okay, we didn't read this.
It came in this morning. It
sounds
sounds like one we've had. Yeah.
One we just had.
What Rumspringa is when?
During the spring.
I'm not sure. Does they have a date? All right. So, what's a good? You got any suggestions for him, Sage?
Yes. You and the girlfriend go out to a bar together and you look for another single lady.
Mm-hmm.
Find a single lady that you both agree on. Approach her. Figure that out and see if you guys can work on that and bring that person into your relationship. Because you don't want a friend that either one of you know. You got to find a stranger. Because you don't want somebody that's a friend. Because then that shit gets complicated. Find somebody that you don't know. Either one of you. So maybe go a few miles out of town one way or another. Couple towns over, whatever the hell you got to do. Find a stranger at a different bar, different city, different town, whatever. And just see what they're interested in. That would be the best way to do it. That's the way I would do it.
Okay. All right.
And then, there's adult friend finders. There's all sorts
there's all
of
types of
websites. And
sure, it's
bullshit.
Facebook
But
dating things or whatnot.
I think out there doing your own thing and going there and personally meeting people has always been the best way in my fucking world to find people. You don't need social media to get you along.
No.
Go up and say, hey, baby.
All right.
That doesn't work anymore.
Sage, I have 2 more emails for you. Okay? No pencil head this time.
What? Did he finally give up?
Maybe he finally gave up. I don't know.
Or he's waiting until Friday to respond.
Or he's waiting until Friday, which I don't think he realizes we're not going to be able to do it Friday, so we're doing the fire sale. Here's your next question.
Pencil head.
Yep, there again. Nudist camps. That's true. That is true.
You won't find me walking around on a nudist camp. I don't want to trip on my dick.
I've never been to a nudist camp, and I'm pretty sure I've never been to a nudist camp, and I'm pretty sure if I did go to a nudist camp, everybody would look at me and go, "Who left a dead, decomposing walrus on the ground?" All right. Here you go. Here's your next question. Dr. Sage.
Yeah.
Love your show.
It's not my show.
Love the feel.
It is on some days.
Love the good vibes. Wish Bubba would shut the fuck up.
Oh, god damn.
Wow, hey! Side Bushmaster. Who is Bushmaster? What have you done to this guy?
I don't know. I don't know what I do to have to people piss them off. I do.
Man, I wish there was a program to where we could just like search their fucking shit that comes up and we can figure out, okay, now we know who this guy is.
Yeah, like where they, like not like a picture of where they come from like we did with Skeletor, but like who they look like. Well, thanks, Roy.
Yeah, Tyler. You're not ugly. You're still attractive.
Oh, you're being nice to me. Shut up.
In a weird Squidward kind of way.
Hey! At least stop talking. Hey, kill. All right, here
Damn
we
it,
go.
Bobby.
Hang on, another email just coming. Let's read this one. Dear Dr. Sage, For future recommendations, I was planning on going to a nudist colony this summer in California, but however, the thought of Tyler being in a nudist colony has made me go blind. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Signed Benjamin. Who the fuck's Benjamin? Fuck you, Benjamin.
Well, there's nudist colonies in Florida. There's
Fuck
also
you,
nudist colonies in, I want to say, South Carolina.
I think there's a couple here in Illinois.
There's a couple in Illinois.
One in
Utah
Satan's
has a
backyard.
couple, which is really surprising for Utah.
Yeah, for the Mormons, they got a nudist colony.
I figured by now that whole state would just be Mormon.
No shit.
But at the
And
same
relate-
time,
and
I
all
think some
related
of the
to each
Mormons might be nudists. I mean,
They're
shit,
all
they've already
related.
got what, 20-some wives?
They're all related
Except for-
to each
except
other.
for Tyler?
Some way or another.
Who's only got a fiance?
Yeah, I'm proud with what I got. I'm sticking with it. Oh, here's another question. We'll do 2 more questions and we're done for tonight. It's getting late, all right? I see some questions are coming in. Dr. Sage.
That's me.
For future reference, I thought about
Isn't that what you just read?
No. This one's different.
Oh.
I thought about going easy on you, but I decided not to. How would you know what I go through on a daily basis? How would you know?
Pencilhead.
It's Pencilhead.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means
I
he's
knew
watching.
He's watching.
I knew it.
Yeah. How do you know that you're capable of wooing said woman? To be honest with you, sex toys
Sage
don't
woos women
count.
all the time.
Sex toys don't count. Wow. Oh my god. Perhaps one day you'll be able to find a woman who says yes to your sexual advances. Somebody who's blind and deaf. Oh god. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. Meanwhile, me and my girlfriend have been
Your
enjoying
boyfriend?
this company. Yeah, we just look, Pencilhead.
Boyfriend Matt?
Your boyfriend Matt. What girl do you know whose name is Matt? I've never met a girl named Matt. It's a boy, dude. Quit it. I don't know if you're fucking with us or if you're telling the truth, but shut up.
I think he's telling the truth.
My boyfriend
His dad
Matt,
Eugene confirmed it. Because
my boyfriend Matt and I have recently gone a rousing 30 seconds to the sound of the tree frogs croaking in the backyard. 30. I had to take the glasses off to make sure. 30 seconds?
Oh.
It says 30
And how,
seconds.
how much do you pay him an hour? I'm sorry, how much does your dad pay him an hour? Since you, you're laid off of your job at Starbucks.
Oh no, he was on strike, wasn't he?
Or, yes.
Yeah, he was on strike. For the record, Sage, there is nothing you can do, say, nor comprehend to one-up me in any certain way. Submit defeat to me. Signed, Pencilhead. I'm going to suggest, Pencilhead. Can I say something real quick, Sage?
Kevin?
This war between you two has gone on for far too long, but the email says 30 seconds. Bro, I blow my nose in 30 seconds.
He can only afford it. 30 seconds of the
Oh yeah, he's on strike. That's right. Yeah. Might I suggest next time proofreading your fucking email, because surely that's a typo. If that's 30 seconds, then go get a prostate exam.
Well, before it was a few minutes or something, wasn't it?
Scored for 10 minutes last time.
Yeah. So he's really laid down.
Ooh, boy.
All right, Sage, it's all yours. Tear it open.
Eugene.
Way to build
Junior.
up that stamina.
Eugene.
Boy, are you doing anything to help produce or like regulate your stamina? 30 seconds with your girlfriend, boyfriend, Obama, Matt?
Oh, God.
Oh. You still living in Daddy's basement?
Whatever.
Man, that's horrible. That's maybe you should lay off the White Claws. Oh, you can't afford those anymore. Yeah.
Need some like desensitizing cream or something.
Possibly, but I mean, you're unemployed since you're on strike from Starbucks.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Remember that one time you had a girlfriend and she left you because you were a gamer?
Yeah, whatever happened to what was
an
her
actual
name?
girl?
Yeah, what was her
an
name?
actual girl.
She emailed once.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure it's back there in the email somewhere. But we get so many of them because they're actual people needing actual help, but you're just a fucking tool that lives in his daddy's basement that's named Eugene. That worked at Starbucks and went on strike because these uniforms just aren't right and they're making us conform and do so much. I just don't know how I'll ever live my life. Oh, hey, Matt, I'll pay you. Come fuck me. If your head was only out of your ass long enough for you to get banged by Matt and then put back up there, I mean, Jesus. Dude. It's a good thing it was only out of there for 30 seconds this time. Oh, and let's see here. Yeah, last time you bitched because your dad had you out there mowing the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you pathetic piece of shit. You will never know how it's like to live in the real fucking world. Ever. Because right now you're just living in a fucking fantasy. And I guarantee if you were born whenever I was born, you would be a completely different person. Instead of this self-entitled little bitch that you are. So do yourself a favor.
Everyone now!
Think about getting out of the emails because you've lost every round that you have been in. Every round. You cannot compete with me.
No shit.
And you never will.
He walked into this one just face planted into the door.
Dude, this guy watches doors for a fucking living. And you fucking walk into every goddamn door. Every fucking door frame.
I'm forklift certified.
I'm sorry. You used to walk doors for a living.
You can be certified for anything. That doesn't mean
but still, dude, you can't compete with me.
It's been going on too long.
I'm a 7-time Hall of Famer. I'm fucking all sorts of things way better than you'll ever be. What are you going to be? A lawn boy somewhere. Maybe a pool boy somewhere. Or a barista. That's it. That's all you are ever going to be. Until you get your head out of your ass and figure it out. That's all I got.
Everybody say it. Till then, get the fuck out of Sage's email.
If you want to come back, come on back. But at the same time, it's not advisable because you will not win. You can't beat me.
Yeah, at this point,
loser, dude.
At this point,
But it's fun watching him try.
At this point, I think it's time to stop.
It's fun. It is fun, but it's pathetic because he's a lonely basement dwelling bitch.
Maybe he lasted longer with a girl because she's not attracted to him, and a man's butt makes him pop. All right, one more email, and I don't know who did this. I don't know, but Sage,
yeah,
somebody has signed you up for a little something.
I do. Okay, what?
Yep. Let me bring this up over here because it's trying to be stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, Sage, your bill for the year. Dr. Sage, dear Ask Dr. Sage, thank you for your payment. Your confidence is important to us, and we'll continue securing your data with advanced security protocols. If you did not authorize this transaction, please call us at 1-616-889-3402 to report it. Note, system access for billing and verification issues is monitored, blah, 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 blah. PC protection, $684.89.
The fuck?
You owe $684.89.
The fuck I do?
To McAfee.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Now, the reason I'm saying this, somebody has started entering our email into a bunch of other shit.
Oh, what the hell?
Sage.
Yeah.
You remember on the previous show where I was, the host of that show signed me up for a online dating app for men?
Yep. He signed me up for an online dating app too.
Yep. Welcome to Grindr. You're back.
God damn it.
Of course, I can't show that screen, but it's like,
Yeah, I'm not paying that bill.
Here's the fun. Oh, I'm not paying that bill either. Here's the funny part. The email authorizing you for Grindr, it's not Sage, it's Ask Dr. Sage. Oh,
so I have a Grindr account too?
No. Ask Dr. Sage has a Grindr account.
What? Who did that?
I don't know who did it, but it's probably the person who signed us up for the McAfee. Ugh, shit.
Oh, somebody's really fucking with us.
Yeah, somebody's really fucking with us. I got a feeling I know who it is. It's a Willard Sikora. Willard Sikora. I have no idea who Willard Sikora is.
Neither do I.
All right, one more email just came in. We'll do that one real fast, okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready? Dr. Sage. Never fucking mind.
Corey.
No, it wasn't Corey. It's another fucking spam. It's another spam email. It's another spam email. Shit, I don't really want to end on a bad note. I want to end on something good.
Hey, somebody sent something good to the email.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
We got something.
Here we go. All right. Thank you. Dr. Sage. Let's scroll down a little bit. This person's name is Bushmaster.
God damn it.
Bushmaster.
God damn it, no. This is going to be a fuck Bubba one. I want something good.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Dr. Sage, I promise you, this is not. It's a fuck Bubba one. God, come on. Give us a good one. Give us a good one. Good. It's another Bubba joke. Who's Bushmaster? Is this somebody you did smoke signals with on Morning Disaster? Or
DA.
Is it DA? All right, here we go. All right. I'm going to open this one. I don't care what it is. I'm going to read it. And then this will be the last email of the night, okay? It says, attention, urgent, please, okay?
Attention, urgent, please.
Attention, urgent, please. Dear Dr. Sage, fuck Tyler. Fuck, we're done. All right, fuck this shit.
No, come on.
Fuck this. We're done. All right, this has been Ask Dr. Sage.
Oh, this is some bullshit.
It's been Ask Dr. Sage. The doctor, it's all your questions every Friday night. We're just doing it tonight because the Monday or Fridays is the fire sale. You can send all of your questions to the doctor at askdrsage@gmail.com. That's where we'll read them on the air. And until then, this has been Ask Dr. Sage. I'm going to say it. I think I'm just going to ban Pencilhead. The feud's over.
No.
He can't rebuttal. He's running into he's running into a door every time he tries to swing at you.
I know, but it's hilarious.
30 seconds.
Let
And motherfucker, we know you're watching because that came in. We know you're watching.
As soon as we mentioned that there was no email from you, you fucking sent an email.
So we know he watches the show.
Head dick motherfucker.
Do you notice he watches the show, but he will not comment in the chat room?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't get that either. You figure he'd want to come after you directly, not go back and forth through the email.
Yeah. Why don't you have the balls to talk in the
chat
chat
room?
room?
You don't want to say it on the air, keyboard warrior?
Yeah. Call me out in the chat room.
Realize that. Yeah, that's.
Call me out in the chat because I could type it into that chat room just as easy.
So somebody chose not
Virgil
to go
says you have 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We got 10 minutes until the show closes.
Actually, I think we're going to end it now. Did you know somebody was listening to us while they were fishing?
Probably Timothy Gibbons.
No, not Hollywood.
No.
Your girl.
Carla?
Yep.
Dear Carla?
Dear Carla was listening to us while she was fishing.
How do you
Hi,
know
Carla.
Because she sent me pictures of the fish she caught. She only caught like 2 catfish.
She sent you pictures?
Yes, I sent her a link to the show. I sent her a link to watch.
And she was actually tuned in listening?
Apparently.
Dear Carla.
Well, maybe she'll come back. Maybe she'll start watching again someday. I mean, I figure she does watch. Lizzie, she had to work tonight, so I mean, you know,
Yeah, I actually saw her while she was at work.
Where is she? I don't say where she works at. All right, let's go on 10 o'clock. Let's get out of here.
We're like 10 minutes out, dude.
I know, but I've been up for 24 hours. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go get a shower, and I got shit. I got shit.
My name's Tyler. It's all about me.
All right, damn it. I got shit. God damn it. Let me go shit. All right, Bubba. Bubba, what do you got?
I only got one thing to say. I'm not going to get my public service announcement checked.
Your public... Oh, God damn it. It's this shit again. We're not spending the last 10 minutes of the show with arguing with this. We're not. All right. Anybody in the chat room? Final thoughts? Final thoughts in the chat room. Don't look like it.
Final thoughts. Come on, get them up. Give them
Final
up.
thoughts in. Let's go ahead. Sage, go ahead and take the final thoughts. What you got?
I'm looking for a picture real quick. Oh, let's see.
The good sister.
You remember that one crackhead that's always in sending me emails and shit?
Yeah.
I hope he emails me back. I really do. Yeah, that dude. He really needs to figure himself out, and I would really love to help him. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Come check us out Friday whenever we blast this shit
I'm not looking
out of
forward.
I
Tyler.
bet Tyler's hurting already.
I'm wearing
about it.
I'm wearing a mask. No,
You gotta wear a mask.
In the face. Yeah, I'm not taking.
Although
the face.
this paintball marker is dead on. Yeah, it's dead on. Don't worry. You'll be alright.
All right.
Let's see. Final thought. Cave. Oh.
Yep. Final thought. Chloe, Cave Lesbos, Ooga Booga. See. Skeletor says. Well, that.
Wait, whoa. I'm gay for sake. Oh, shit.
The whole time he's flexing his muscles. That was like bad
I'm going to need a cup, Corey. I'm going to need a
timing.
cup.
Yeah, that was bad timing on my part.
And there is Virgil's Facebook profile. We have that. And right. Well, I guess that's all the final thoughts we have. Before we get out of here, a few things we got to shout out, of course, as we always do. First and foremost, if you're in the Springfield area, the Illinois area, Pinfall Wrestling is presenting a Slamming Barbecue 2, Sunday, June 8th, high noon on the square in downtown Virginia, Illinois. This is a free wrestling show, but it's also subject to change. The card is subject to change.
Free.
It has not really fully been announced yet because they're trying to wait and see who's going to come and what's going to happen. They're still playing it out, but it's a free wrestling show. You can't go wrong with free. It is Pinfall Wrestling's A Slamming Barbecue 2, Sunday, June 8th at noon on the square in downtown Virginia, Illinois.
Free.
Our very own Sage Ramsey and his up-and-coming company, Prairie Land Independent Wrestling, and the Knights of Columbus present Summer Fights. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell times at 7, June 14th at 1320 North Dye Street, Vernon, Illinois, 62690. Tickets are currently pre-saled at $8 and advanced for $12. It is Prairie Land Independent Wrestling, Summer Fights. Later on that month, Friday, June 20th, to honor our dear friend who unfortunately lost his life, our dear friend J.D. Bring the Pain McTaggart, Wrestling for a Cure is presenting the J.D. McTaggart Memorial Home Run Derby. Friday, June 20th, we will be broadcasting live from the Home Run Derby. June 20th at the Don Bragg Sports Complex in Taylorville, Illinois. $20 entry fee. All proceeds benefit St. Jude's. Sign-ups start at 5 p.m. and launch times at 6 p.m. To call, I got to take this banner down real quick to get the numbers up. To pre-register, call 217-561-6046 or 217-341-9232. That's a J.D. McTaggart Home Run Derby. I think J.D. would... And fuck the fucking Loch Ness Monster. Fucking treat Fitty my ass. Just comes in last minute. And finally, it all comes down to this. Everything we've been doing this whole year, from the waxing, the shot collar, the paintball, the taser. Saturday,
dog food.
Tasered my nuts.
Dude, I tasered my nips.
And my ear.
I ate dog food and pineapple.
Oh, shut up. Saturday.
Now I gotta do possibly karaoke again?
Well, it's coming down to the wire. Saturday, July 12th, Wrestling for a Cure, Season 9. It all comes to an end. The hunt is on. This is a huge wrestling show. Everyone gets on board with this. You've got a lot of wrestling talent from across the area coming in. I mean, look at already. The card hasn't even been announced, but you got the tag team championships are going to be on the line. The cruiserweight title is going to be on the line.
Yep.
That heavyweight title on the line.
Boy.
And finally, that so glorious Dusty Cameron Memorial Battle Royale, which our very own Sage went coast to coast and won it one year. And he can attest it is very difficult. That is live Saturday, July 12th at the Illinois Building at 801 East Segment Avenue, Springfield, Illinois. All tickets are $5. 100% of the proceeds go to benefit St. Jude's. We will be there broadcasting with the pregame show and the postgame show. It is Wrestling for a Cure Season 9.
I'll be there live with those guys on the air, off and on throughout the night.
Come see us. Say hello.
Tug of War champion, he lasted 30 seconds on his last round. So, no.
All right.
Ain't no champion or nothing.
Fire Sale Friday. It is word recognition. Here's how it's going to work again for everybody who's just tuning in. $5 donations. You choose a word. The word can be chosen multiple times by multiple donations. If I say the word while reading a paragraph that these guys will be writing for me, I get shot with a paintball gun as many times as somebody has purchased that word. Another $5. You can also send in a paragraph of your own with your own word highlighted. And if I say that word, I get shot. $10 donation will be the E-trigger. And there's probably going to be a whole lot more Sage shenanigans throughout that night. So, in the meantime, be sure to share the show. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to come back Friday. All proceeds will be going to St. Jude's. And all totals help accumulate to the Best Damn Podcast Chat Room Championship belt. So,
I've got one more announcement
for Tyler.
You got one more announcement. Go ahead.
On July 5th, a week before we go to Wrestling for a Cure's big show, my company, Prairieland Independent Wrestling, I almost said entertainment. That's
entertainment.
Weird.
Yeah, I heard that.
We are doing yet another show in between.
Oh.
Yes. It just got booked last week. It's for the American Legion, and it's on July 5th from 3 to 5 p.m. We're going to be at the Verdon Square in Verdon, Illinois, for their 4th of July celebration. It's a free show. Everybody can come out and be there. It's all free, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm notorious for my outdoor shows. They are fucking kick-ass and awesome. Free show. Everybody come out and check it out. It's going to be awesome. Heavyweight championship on the line. Tag team championships on the line. And the light heavyweight championship, because I changed it. It's no longer 24/7. It's going to be a light heavyweight championship. So that's just the way it is. It's going to be a great 2-hour event. Maybe even go a little bit longer, since we're the main event of the whole spectacle. They moved us up this year. They were like, you guys did so awesome last year. We're giving you the cap. We're giving you guys the main spot for the whole fucking evening. So yeah. July 5th.
Right.
American Legion 4th of July celebration. We're on the 5th. That's a Saturday night. So yeah.
All right, then. Well, in the meantime, on behalf of Jason Kluge, April Binkley, Jason Wilhite, and Hollywood, Tim Gibbons, and I can't forget, dear sweet Lizzie, that's Dr. Sage, that's Bubba. We will see you.
That's Tyler.
Thank you. We'll see you all Friday for the fire sale on another edition of the Best Damn Podcast. Till then, here it is, not one, but two moments of Zen.
Oh my.
Okay, straight up.
Okay, straight up.
No! Goodbye, facial hair.
Oh my.
Oh, that kid ain't got no facial hair.
Okay, straight
You
up.
look like you hit him
There
right in
goes,
the mouth.
guys. And here is Moment of Zen number 2, sent in by, of all people, pull this up, my mother. Forget what happened.
When your scream therapy goes wrong.
Yeah. She did
didn't
scream.
know.
She didn't know. She did scream therapy, and there was a guy taking a shit in the woods.
Are you sure that's not the same guy from the Bigfoot video?
Oh, shut up. It is not. All right, we'll see you on
I'm just
Friday.
asking. I mean,
We're getting out of here before we go into the Bigfoot Power Hour. So long, everybody.
Deuces, see
Bigfoot
you
shit in
Friday.
the woods?
See you Friday, Tyler.
Oh, there's no titties. He's not here. Yeah, I'll see you Friday. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get hurt.
Eat your.
I
Yeah.
feel bad for you, Tyler.
You do not. You know what? Next fire sale, you eat dog food.